Alrighty, and welcome everybody to my random spur of the moment planned 2 hours ago game with three lovely players who have agreed to play with me today. This is Potions and Lotions, where we sell potions and lotions. And Delric has put up a request for help in the DDG. Apparently, the mayor has come to him seeking assistance with clearing out one of the cemeteries outside of Oxand. So, of course, turning to the best of the best, he sent a note to the Dungeon Delvers Guild to try to see if he could get a little bit of help with what's going on. So, as you guys travel to Oxand, the three of you find your way to Potions and Lotions, and why don't we get a little bit of character introduction going? We'll start with Sandkin on the left.
My name is Sankin. I am a Air Ganassi druid of fire. I have a constant breeze that blows about me, keeping me at a nice tempered 68 to 72 degrees on any given day. Sometimes a little fire boy will appear. Sometimes he looks like a dog. Sometimes he looks like a child. And sometimes he looks like a flower. Depends on my mood. But yes, that's me. Hello.
Hello. And as you stand out in front of Potions and Lotions, waiting for the rest of your crew to join you from the Dungeon Delvers Guild, you see a beautiful furbolg approaching. I think she's a furbolg.
You're here too? Hi. Sankin. Wait, Camille and Sankin I've met before, right?
Nope.
They haven't. Great, that makes this hilarious. Wow, why does it feel so nice over here? I mean, hi. Oh, you're blue. Hello. Hi. Hello. I'm not good at this. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better at it. Camilla is my name. I'm a Furbolg Circle of the Moon Druid, and I don't do this a lot, but I'm trying to put myself out there and be a hero too. But that requires talking to people, which is kind of hard sometimes. But I don't know if this sounds weird, Mr. Blue Man, but I mean, I'm not going to assume gender. It's just that you feel really cool, almost like there's a breeze around you, or
There is. I produce the breeze. It's always been there. I am in fact a man, yes, and I am also blue. Those are also grand observations that are all true.
That was a rhyme. Do you rhyme with it all the time?
I mean,
I just rhymed too. That's so weird.
I may or may not want to be a architect of words after my adventuring career is done, so maybe one day.
I think you're already there. Is that too weird to say? Sorry. Hi, Camilla's my name. I already said that. Sorry.
I'm Sankin. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Sankin. Sankin sounds like thankin, but I wouldn't say thankin because that sounds weird. I'm sorry if that sounded weird too.
As you two are having this conversation, you glance from up the road, and it's very hard to miss the giant turtle coming down the road, heading towards Potions and Lotions.
I just say that my turtle basically has like a deer just strung over his shoulder.
Of course, I
Camille?
wouldn't have it any
I
other
wanted
way.
Camilla looks terrified, but also
to.
confused and Camilla's a mess of emotions right now. There's a giant walking turtle with a dead deer over its back.
Greetings, travelers. I am Lagoo of the Goo Lagoon. And yes, I know it's very difficult to say.
That's perfect.
Yes, of course. I am a paladin of glory. I'm not beholden to any god per se. My will and my strength are the ones that carry me through my adventures. Pleased to meet you, and I hope that we can get along. For glory!
You're a talking turtle. You're a talking. Look, Sankin, it's a talking turtle. Did you kill that deer by yourself?
Yes, of course.
You're a talking
Now many moons to
turtle.
track it down.
You're a talking turtle. You count moons. You can count. He can
as druids, we can turn into talking turtles, right?
Plus, but wait, are you a druid?
Yeah.
I'm not. Okay. Well, that's really cool. I was asking if the turtle was a druid. Are you a druid of high
Oh.
power? To be able to talk like that?
I don't know. I don't think Mr. Goo is a turtle. Is a druid. I think he's. I think I've heard of a race of sentient giant turtle folk before. Maybe I've never met one.
I
Maybe my
am
water genasi
indeed.
friends have. Huh.
Oh, my dear. No, my dear giant lady. I am not a druid, as your friend here. I am but a mere turtle, come from a distant land, seeking adventure wherever I go.
Well, this place
Well,
sells potions and
and
apparently lotions.
it's a
So-
very, it's a very honest, direct business statement. Selling potions and lotions, so you don't get confused.
I wonder if they sell salves
Probably
and
not.
bandages too.
Probably not.
No, that would be
Other-
too much.
Otherwise, it would be potions and lotions and salves and bandages, and that's not a very good business statement. Well, it
No.
could be, but
No, but if they sold salves, they could then sell them for half off, and they could sell business that way.
was that another joke?
Mhm.
I liked it.
Goo is just looking at the both of you. It's like, so this is the place. And he is just going to step forward and just open the door very loudly.
I guess we're gonna follow the giant turtle man. You two are much bigger than me, I think. How big is your turtle? That is something I'm curious about. Because I'm only 5'5". So.
He is 6'3".
Oh, I am a. Jesus. Yeah,
Just
I
a
am
walking muscle.
I am a small man.
A story of my life being around people like that. So yeah, I get it. Holy crap.
I mean, in real life, I'm 6'3", so I'm used to being on the other end. But this man is not.
Same here. In real life, I barely break 5'5".
Yeah.
I'm basically 5'10", so
So we're all playing the exact opposite of what we are.
Of the
I like it.
characters.
I like it.
This is great. This is great. This is gonna get okay. So look at you throw open the door, and the glass on the door kind of shudders a little bit thanks to your chucks. One giant hand just throws open the door as the other one's holding onto the deer as you stomp your way into the potions and lotions. Just rows and rows of potions and lotions on each side of you, and down towards the end sits a white-haired high elf behind a table, looking relatively bored as he's poking at an egg that is sitting on the counter, which is wrapped in really fine linens and holding it close and keeping it warm. But he seems like he's just waiting, in a sense.
okay. He's bored as I just enter this, just basically make my grand entrance.
He seems
it-
he seems very unperturbed by it.
That has to change. I'm going to go up to him. I'm basically just going to go up to this, like, greetings, sir. And I'm going to throw my deer on the counter. It's just like, I hear that you have a job for us.
In a quick tizzy, Delric snags the egg off of the counter and moves it out of the way just in time for you to drop the deer on his tabletop. And he just stares at the deer for a second, wide-eyed and stunned, and then looks up at you and says, "What a catch! Good job! Oh my gosh! It's been a while since I've seen one this big. Where'd you find this one?"
The mountains of Mount, through the forest of the kings, the south of this land.
Wow! That's impressive! Good job! Oh my god.
Camilla's,
Like, hey, true huntsman, I like your style.
Camilla's gonna look towards Sankin, look down like the 2 feet difference while just kind of awkwardly making her way through the doorway. Sankin, they're very loud. Do I need
It's
to be
okay.
as loud for social
No.
protocol? Do I need to the same?
He's just Delric is, well, eccentric is probably the right. Last time I did a job for him, I got covered in dragon snot. So
You got
you know.
covered in drugs. No. Did you save
Yeah.
any of it? No.
No, I took a bath.
Got it. Okay.
So as you
I mean,
two, sorry.
I was gonna say, as I walk around, my face slowly dried off, but then it was like crusty, thick, cratery snot.
That's why you put it in a saline solution. So I've been told.
I don't have saline. I have air.
It's okay, so do I.
As you two approach, Lagu and Delric are just chatting back and forth about hunts and stuff like that. But as soon as Delric makes eye contact with you, Senkin, he actually leaps from behind the counter, clutching the egg against him like he's holding a baby, and dashes up to you. Oh, great, you have returned. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. Oh, I need your help. Are they with you?
Quick question. Yes, but more importantly, I'm not gonna get sneezed on by a dragon again, am I?
Look, that was the rabbit's fault. He's the one that took you there. When he got back, he was all sorts of lippy about not being let out, and he had to go there for a visit or something. I don't know. As far as I'm aware, there are no Vorpal rabbits that will be taking you to a giant dragon. Okay?
Great.
Okay, cool. But they're with
And
you?
Lagu at this point,
Yeah,
just hearing
I
this, are just
guess
really
so.
confused.
I guess we're all together. Yeah.
I feel like I should ask for content. No, okay.
Yeah. Go give no shit about context. I'm just not there.
Camilla's gonna look at Delric and just force out something, anything to try and like show she's here for the job. I'm here for the job too. Camilla's my name. You're dressed very brightly. You have tattoos and white hair, but everyone can see that. Sorry.
Wow. You are very tall. It's not very often I see tall people in the shop.
Thank you. I can tell. I had to kind of hunch over in the doorway.
I'm sorry. I'll work on that.
It's okay. I'm also sorry for raising my voice just now.
Oh, no, it's okay. You need to get your point across. I completely understand. And he kind of like reaches up and gives you like a small pat with his free hand on your ginormous shoulder to let you know that it's okay.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Okay, great. So the three of you are here from the Dungeon Delvers Guild, right?
Yes.
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 Yes. And Sankin, I already know you are. Okay, great. So he ushers the three of you back into the office, which is the image that you see laid out before you, and has you each sit in the chairs in front of his desk. Surprisingly enough, he does have chairs that fit our giant friends. They look like they're reinforced and may have had a metal butt at one point sitting in them. Who knows? Things are weird. Anyway, you sit down at the desk, and Delric gently puts the egg back in what, I guess for lack of a better term, is essentially an incubator. And he safely secures it in there, latches the door shut so it doesn't wiggle around, and goes back to his desk. Pulling open the top drawer, he pulls out a map and sets it down. It's a giant map of Oxand. And he says, okay, so the mayor's the one who came to me. Apparently he can't put in his own orders to the guild. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Anyway, so what's going on is there's something weird going on in the monastery at not the monastery, the mausoleum. In the mausoleum at the cemetery here on the outskirts of Oxand, and he points out where it is for you guys on the map. I went up there and investigated. It didn't look too bad, but by the time I kind of stuck my head inside the mausoleum, I just got a really eerie feeling, and all my magic voodoo wizard stuff went off. It was just, yeah. But, yeah, I wasn't going to go in there. However, what did come across as intriguing is that there seems to be a centralized source. And if you guys can bring that centralized source back to me, not only can I give you the money from the mayor, but I'll give you some extra cash as well, because I think I can do something with it. I have a potion that's brewing right now, and I need a final ingredient, and I have a feeling what's in there I may be able to make it work. But I can't take it on alone. So I figured I'd call you guys.
You call the right man.
Delric
So-
slams his hand down the table. I like you!
Camilla's going to
I like you too.
politely
Have you
lift
ever
her hand.
seen Predator versus just Predator where Arnold Schwarzenegger basically just I can't remember. It's like
The-
the whole clutch thing.
The bro grab?
Bro grab. This is basically what this is now.
Yes. This is the bro grab. Camilla, what were you saying?
You apparently are, I would assume, I don't talk to people a lot. But you're considerably powerful, right?
I don't like to brag, but yeah, I'm pretty good.
So, pray tell, if you had an eerie feeling about the contents of the place we're going, why would you send objectively less experienced individuals that you just met aside from Sankin?
Well, when it comes down to it, there are strength in numbers, and I am a number of 1 and you are a number of 3.
Oh, I'm sure.
Between
Sorry.
between his strength, your knowledge, and his knowledge as well, because yeah, between his strength and both of your knowledges, I know that you guys can do it.
Well, I don't mean any insult to your intelligence, Mr. Wizard, from what you said before. But don't you have other high-level friends in high-level places? Or are you the only person like you?
Well, here's the thing: is that some of the people that I've worked with, they get a little grouchy when you put them through a training facility because it's a little hard on them, and then they get bigger and they get stronger, and then they don't want to help you with doing anything else. So there are people that I could reach out to in a pinch, but I really want to make sure that it's a pinch that I reach out to them instead of something like this. If you don't think you can do it, by all means, miss, I do not want to push you into doing something you don't want to do.
No, it wasn't that. I really need to talk to people more because I don't know what to say here. I was just trying to weigh out the extent of the situation. I like to think that I'm observant and I can pick up on things I just didn't know. I'm just looking to know people. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't know who to know or where to go, and this is my first time being at this shop and hearing of a training facility. Did I miss something in orientation? Was I supposed to go train somewhere before going on missions?
If you haven't been sent here to do it, then don't worry about it. But people got a little grumpy about going through it, and then, people can get grumpy.
It's just training. Why would they get upset?
I don't know. Thank you. I'm glad somebody else finally understands that it's not, all a bad thing, and they don't need to be all grumpy and no more threatening my life. People just got really weird really fast.
I'm so confused.
It's okay. I'm a confusing person. And with that, he will pull out a drawer to his right and reach in and grab two bottles of greater healing potions. 3, and give you each one of them.
Ooh.
Some potions.
When you start with a greater healing potion, I'm just like, what?
Since I will not be accompanying you, miss, maybe this will help ease your mind about this. If you feel, a little hurt or anything like that, just drink one of my potions. It's on the house.
Well, thank you. I wasn't trying to discredit your fine establishment, Mr. Wizard Man, but I was merely just trying to assess and learn as much as I can before going forward. Wow, why am I so calm? I'm usually freaking out by now. Oh no, I'm freaking out. Never mind.
No. Calm down. And Delric kind of waves his hands straight against me. Calm down. No, it's okay. You can ask as many questions as you want. I'm never gonna fault somebody for wanting to pursue knowledge. That's one of my favorite things about people. It's okay. Ask your questions. I don't mind helping you whence I can. And since I'm a potion and lotions master, potions is my best way to help.
I just have one because you're the most high-ranking official. I haven't met the guild master yet. Sorry. Gotta breathe. Is there anybody in the guild I should avoid? Or you seem like you know what you're doing.
Avoid? No,
I
I
mean,
mean
it's
if they all work for the guild, they're all good people. I wouldn't be concerned about any of them. I trust all of them with jobs and things that are potentially dangerous, collecting items for me. He gestures toward the egg behind him. Pets. Like I trust the guild with my life, so anybody who's there is alright by me.
right. Just curious. Thank you, Mr. Wizard.
You can call me Delric.
Thank you, Mr. Delric Wizard.
Just kind of he just kind of shakes his head and stands up. He's like, "Okay, here. One of you take the map. Follow the path that I pointed out. You shouldn't get lost. It's the only one in that section on the outskirts of Oxand, okay?"
I'm gonna look at Senking because the goo is not the one you would probably trust with this sort of stuff.
Camilla awkwardly reaches a hand out and goes, I'm an outlander, so it's best in my hands. Unless someone else wants to, I don't want to get in the way. I don't want to sound too bossy.
I'm better with bureaucrats, so yeah, you can be the map person.
Goo just stares at you and gives you a thumbs up.
Camilla takes the map and just kind of like Eldorado style, just kind of like puts the map to her face.
Map. Yes. Perfect. So map. All the mappies.
It's a map, right?
On the map, on the map.
I'm the map. I'm the map. God, I hope that doesn't get stuck in my head. 'Cause
I'm
it's gonna
the
drive me
map.
crazy. No. Stop, Quadri already started. Don't do this to me. That's not what I meant to do. Oop. I want to do mirror. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys, is there anything else you want to talk to Delric about before you guys head out of Potions and Lotions?
I think Goo is just itching to just get out in general to fight something, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't have anything left to do in Potions and Lotions. P&Ls, if you will.
Oh my god, get out.
What's a good abbreviation?
I mean, we're on the way out, so I'm doing it.
What abbreviation, Sankin? It must come from being such a wise, insightful druid. What kind of druid are you, by the way?
Oh, wildfire druid. I
You
play with
start
fire.
Oh. I haven't met a wildfire druid before.
You'll meet my little friend Fred later.
You have a friend?
He's
That's
made of
exciting.
flames.
You be friends with fire? I'm friends with flowers and trees. And whatever animals I try to find.
You could say Fred is he has quite the fiery personality.
Does he really? Is he bright?
He's smoking hot too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I would like
I'm
to
sorry.
meet this Fred.
I'm sorry,
You
Smoker.
will.
I don't know if I'm into fire, but your friend does sound like he has a bright personality.
He does. Doesn't talk much though.
As you guys are having this conversation, and I have to mute myself because I'm laughing so hard. You guys start making your way through the crowded streets of Oxand. It's a busy time as the shops are wrapping up. It's closer to the evening, and as you start making your way on the outskirts, you're following the map that Delric has left you, and you guys end up in the outskirts, following a path along the forest road. Yes, forest.
I'm on the road.
Dirt. I'm on the road again.
I don't have dark vision.
Wait.
Here I am without it. Luckily,
No.
I will produce flame every 10 minutes. I just carry a fire
I think
thing in my hand.
any of us have
Just
dark
flame.
vision, to be honest.
Camilla can
Do we
cast
not?
dark vision.
Oh, don't.
No.
I'll just cast. Hold this flame because we get 10-foot radius of bright light and 10 foot of dim light. So I'll be the torch.
I'll cast dark vision if we really need it.
Are you
Yeah,
guys
if
in
you
a
have-
Light a torch.
Are you guys in a dark screen right now?
No.
We
You said it was
consider
nighttime.
It is nighttime, but the moon is out. You're getting bright light. It's not cloudy, so it's not pitch black.
Then I will not cast dark vision because I don't need it.
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
pop
So
my
carry around. I'll just keep producing flames because it's only a cantrip. Or if there's sticks, I can just literally make torches with a stick and some fire. You know, that works, right?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'm like, don't waste spell slots. It's not pitch black. It's okay.
Produce flame as a cantrip. I could juggle fire all night long.
Actually, I do just have Druid craft. I could just like light a stick.
You make a
light
stick.
torch.
Make a flashlight.
Make a stick, light it.
There you go. Ooh, nice music. All right, Camilla, where do we go? We're following your lead here.
Oh, I'm the leader. Oh boy. Map says this way.
Okay.
Onward.
So as you guys are
Camilla?
walking, why don't the three of you roll me a perception check, and then Camilla, feel free to continue. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I have a passive perception of 19. Or
I have
yeah.
a passive of 22.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Good
I
lord.
have 11.
Do you want us to roll since it's so high? Or just tell me not.
No, I want Lagu to roll.
You want to...
Yeah,
Indeed.
Camilla's
Nice.
Look at that.
Camilla's
There you
it.
go.
Nice. So so as you guys are making your way, you guys do hear rustling of the in the trees. You guys do hear calls in the distance, but looking over to your left over here, I'm blinking on the wrong layer. Blinky here, blinky blink. You all notice a you all notice a set of bright yellow eyes staring at you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, boss.
I'm going to roll a produce flame over towards its direction because it can go 60 feet. So I'm just going to... No, it's 30 feet. So I'm just going to like roll it. I'll move here and like roll it 30 feet. Just like a bowling ball. Produce flame bowling ball.
So
Not to like hit it, but just to kind of like slowly light the area up, and then as it gets there, fizzle it out before it like burns whatever that is.
great idea. So as you do, the ball kind of rolls along the grass, and you see like a little trail burnt into the grass. And as it stops in front of the bush and kind of into a bright flash of light, what you see sitting there is a dire wolf staring directly at you.
Oh, it's just a puppy.
You will kneel down and how big is this thing? I mean, it's a dire wolf, but
It would actually be a large, so it'd be boom.
oh, cool.
Look mad.
Yeah.
The token looks mad, but he seems indifferent.
Okay.
Wait a second. Let me just check something. Is that good? No. I still want to anyway. Lagu will take out some of the meat he had. Oh fuck yeah, I do have deer meat. God damn.
You do.
Okay.
Did you leave the deer at Delric's? Or are you carrying it with you? Like,
No,
I'll be back for the deer.
Leave, I was just counted as like what 5 rations, and as he does that, he is going to go and leave like some of the meat right there. And he is no coward. He's just gonna look at this brave wolf. If you will, let us share some spoils of war.
Roll me an animal handling check with advantage.
Take my guidance.
With
Boy.
guidance.
Hey.
Wow. Okay.
Is that a crit success table roll?
No, that's only
Okay.
for fighting.
Damn.
Because if
It
we
was worth
rolled
an
it, there's a good chance that he could end up attacking the wolf, and that probably wouldn't end well for you, because he's trying to make a friend. So with your natural 20, holy crap, the wolf kind of slowly makes his way out, staring up at you, and then looking down at the meat, leans forwards, gives it a good sniff before it leans down and takes a really small, like tiny bite of it, making sure that it's good before it looks up at you and lets out a loud howl.
Legu is going to respond in kind. He is going to tear off a chunk of it and bite down to show some level of friendship.
Okay. Good display. As the howl echoes through the area in which you guys are walking, another dire wolf comes out from here and slowly makes its way out and over to the meat. And the two of them start eating.
Camilla's going to gingerly walk up and cast Speak with Animals.
Oh, interesting.
Hi there.
The one that just came out kind of jerks up in surprise, hearing the call, and you hear a soft female voice respond. Hello?
I don't mean any harm. I just wanted to say hello. It seemed like you two were hungry and, well, we haven't been here before. I'm Camilla, and I wanted to find out what you could tell me about this place, and just if you're doing all right.
Oh boy, no one's ever talked to me before. And she looks over at the dire wolf next to her, who seems to be paying no mind at all as he's digging into the chunk of meat that has been provided to him. And the dire wolf looks up at you, Camilla, and takes a seat, sitting back on her hind legs, and she kind of tilts her head to one side and says, "I never talked to somebody before. You
That's
can
how I feel
understand
talking.
me?"
Yeah, this is how I feel talking to most people, but animals are nice. People are kind of, eh, you know.
It's just, I know. Um, that is why we always wait to make sure that everything is safe before bringing out everybody else.
Perfectly understandable. How many of you are there? We don't mean you any harm. We're just on a mission to find a, I believe it's a cave?
A cave?
She's gonna look over towards Sankin. Sankin, where are we going again? Talking with this beautiful, beautiful creature and explain your situation. Sankin?
Um, um,
Oh, yeah, the cemetery, right?
I don't really know what you're asking. You're just like growling in wolf, and I don't
Yes.
speak wolf. So
I'm
I don't.
sorry.
I assume you're talking to them, but I don't know about what. Um,
Well, could you remind me where we're going? The thought of talking to an animal again is so refreshing. I'm just trying to explain our situation, and hold on, I'm trying to translate what's going on. They mean you no harm, I promise.
oh! Ask them if they liked my fire bowling.
He wants. This is my friend Sankin. Grr grr grr. He wants to know if you like his fire bowling. He didn't mean any harm. He's just trying to be interesting and zazzy.
Well, she kind of like looks over at the dire wolf next to her and then looks back up at you and says, it was nicer than getting shot at."
Camilla's gonna look over at Sankin and Magoo. Don't either of you shoot at them, or you will meet the end of my quarterstaff.
I
Please
don't have
excuse
a
me.
I don't have a bow or a gun, so
Legu just
okay.
Maybe
looks at you horrified. It's just like, why would I shoot my friend?
I'm letting go because you know that there's more of them.
Oh, to answer your question, I forgot I was enthused about fire bowling. Something about a, a church or graveyard and some power under something. That's what we're looking for. Yeah,
So
that.
sorry about that. So two questions. How many of you are there? And do you know where there's a cemetery nearby?
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm,
there, there are two more of us. The the little one behind me, and from the back you see crawling out of the bushes is a tiny direwolf, looking like a baby,
Aw.
maybe maybe a year old, maybe at most. The little boy as he kind of comes up behind his mom and dad. The dad does move out of the way, allowing the kid to come up and take part of in the meal. Um, and the mom goes, and
Feed him another chance.
the little one, as soon as you drop down the other chunk, the little one just jumps on it, and he does that cute little jump thing where he jumps too hard and jumps forward and like grabs onto it with his front and flips over his own head and ends up sitting up, holding onto the food and just starts gnawing on it.
Oh,
Um, and the mom says to you, Camilla, oh, and the little one behind you, and then from behind you, as you look down, you see and feel against your calf, a wet nose gets poked against your pant leg, as another baby direwolf, this one female, looking a little bit younger than her brother, is sniffing at your leg.
Oh, well, they're very, very sweet. We don't mean to disturb you and your family. We mean you no harm. We just need to make our way to the cemetery. There's something we were told it's being spooky there. Could you shed some light on that? Has anything been bothering you from the cemetery or the surrounding area?
The cemetery has been acting rather peculiar. Um, Normally it's just uh, the other beings, also known among us as two legs. Uh, they also go back and forth from the cemetery. Lately, they have not been visiting quite as much. In an adventure that the kids wanted to go on, we went to the we went up there to visit and uh, found that some very unflattering things have moved there. Hopefully, it will be something that can be taken care of swiftly. The cemeteries are very comfortable places to rest at night.
Well, could you give me any insight of what you've seen there, or is it just a feeling that sends the hairs on your back straight up?
Mm. And she looks down at the bone that the two cubs are now in a vicious battle of tug of war on this bone, trying to figure out who can get it. And uh, she gestures with her snout towards the bone. She goes, "Lots of that."
Lots of that. Noted. Camilla looks to the side. I think we have to deal with skeletons. There's lots of that, lots of bones. May I have your name, kind madam?
She kind of tilts her head a little bit, looking a little confused. She goes, "What is name?"
Oh, I'm sorry. Some of the animals I've met, I mean, it makes sense. See, most animals I've talked to in the past were animals that coexisted with other humanoids like myself. So, I'm used to them having names. Would you mind if I gave you a name? It's a term of endearment used to show who somebody is.
Um, sure. What shall be my name?
She looks around.
nice.
She looks up, looks around. Go with an oldie but goodie. Call you Luna.
Luna.
After, that's what some people call the moon. She points up to the moon.
I see. All right. My name shall be Luna. I will be sure to remember that for the next two legs that I encounter if they ask. I shall be Luna. And Luna and her family, if you guys can see the nameplate, I think you can, will
Mhm.
bid all of you adieu as the kids and the husband make their way back into the darkness. Luna sits staring up at Camilla and says, Is there anything else that Luna can help you with before I leave?
Give me one more moment, because I can feel this effect wearing off soon. Lagoo, Sankin, do you need any other information from her? My spell's going to wear off soon. She has to leave with her family.
Did she tell you where we need to go? Just to confirm.
The cemetery. There's lots
Okay.
of bones or skeletons
Great.
there.
I don't think we have anything else
I mean, she
to
did
ask
tell you
them.
Mhm.
what what we're gonna find there. At least I think it was. Well, I didn't know. You were just growling most of the time.
She called it lots of bone, which
Ah.
I can only interpret as skeleton.
So there must be cleansing to be done.
Also, her name is Luna now, so we call her Luna.
Oh, glorious name. I guess what Lagoo will look at you. All I ask is that we make a treaty between me and the wolves.
Camilla will get down on her on her knees and just look over at Luna. We have nothing else to ask of you, Luna. It's just that my turtle friend, and she'll motion to Lagoo, and she'll kind of do this very like bold display where she kind of flexes like she imagines Lagoo would. Wishes a treaty.
Lagoo will see you, and Lagoo will also flex just for competition because he has no idea what you're doing. He will look at this and like, oh, it's a flexing competition we're doing now. Okay.
He is very strong and very proud, and wishes you no harm. He specifically is asking for a treaty with your family and other wolves in the area, because he would not go out of his way to harm you. He's the one who flexes, and she'll see you flex and then just like awkwardly stop.
I will pass on the word to my pack. I cannot make any promises, but my mate does have sway within the pack, so we will do our best. And she will approach Lagoo and give his give his hand a small lick.
It's like, oh, that's sweet. Or I will try at least to get like a deer once a day just to like bring them back just for funsies.
Aw. And then she comes to you, Camilla, and as you're down on all fours with her, she leans forward and presses her head against yours, and you hear just as your speak with animals start to go away, my pack will always welcome you if you need it. And with that,
Luna until it's time for her to go.
and with that, she disappears back to join her family.
Can't remember the last time I talked to an animal. It's so nice.
It went very well, I think. There was lots of growling, but no one got bitten and no one killed anything, so it seemed to go well.
No.
Enough killing, but I made some friends. It would be great.
I like animals more than people because they sit down and, I mean, it's like Luna said, people don't really talk to them very much. I mean, Luna never talked to anybody before, so it's kind of nice to just level with somebody else who just doesn't really know how to deal with civilization.
Hey, I make my friends out of fire, so I know how you feel.
Sorry.
I like how I'm the most socially adjusted one here.
You really are. You really are.
The other two are just like hermits and just like, oh, okay.
And then there's you.
Also, I've never met somebody who, aside from other druids who would just talk to animals and growl. I didn't realize I was just growling the entire time. I hope it didn't sound aggressive. Sorry, I'm raising my voice again.
No, it just sounded like you were growling. That's it.
It
Didn't
was
really seem like you were trying to fight anyone, and no one's trying to fight
Oh,
us. So
I
you
didn't
know,
name Luna's made her children. Oh, but at least I named Luna. It's okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, I gotta breathe.
at least
So the
they
cemetery,
enjoyed my
right?
fire bowling. That's really all that matters.
So, don't shoot any of them. Camilla's gonna try and sound firm. Don't shoot any of them. Do not disrespect them. It was a very nice light show. They appreciate that. And I know you wouldn't hurt them, Magoo, but don't you dare hurt any of these animals without talking to them first. I don't know how I felt about the deer. Maybe the deer attacked you. Maybe it's for survival, but I'm talking a lot. I'm so
I
sorry.
think you can talk to animals, Camilla. I think that's just a you and me thing.
Right. Got it.
Yeah.
You do it. You're just a.
And I can't even do that today. That's like a tomorrow thing.
Can I just. So, real quick, Sankin. I haven't done this in a while. You're a druid, so maybe you can level with me on this. I'm gonna try to do my best impression of Luna. Can I try that right now?
Yeah.
That was my dog. That was hilarious.
That was perfect.
I swear to God.
I
I was literally about to say, my God, you got that down.
It's like, well, you have me convinced. You don't even have to roll. I am in person convinced.
Okay. That was just Camilla.
Yep. Real life.
The timing for that was just too perfect.
Can I have inspiration on behalf of my dog?
Yeah, perfect time. Yeah, yes, please take inspiration because that was too perfect. Like, you can't, folks in
That's a real
YouTube, you
life.
can't write this. Like this.
That was a real life natural 20 right there.
That was a real life natural 20. Yeah.
I don't even
I'm
think you need
just
to roll.
listening,
Sankin
it's just
believes
like-
you. Sankin believes you.
You got a dog too for that.
Dog
You got a
my
dog too for
God.
that, by the way.
Katie was really determined for that role. My God.
Also, I don't know if you remember that you can do this, Camilla, but you can quite literally just turn into Luna if you want to do an impression. Remember, you can do that.
You know, I prefer spiders, but I see your point. I could have very well done that.
It's all right. That was a really good wolf impression without turning into a wolf. I
You know-
actually believe she was back for a second.
Oh, thank you. I'm very flattered.
I'm gonna
I think
produce a flame and stick it on top of my head, so now I just have this flame on top of my head lighting the way. I concur.
Calm down, Luna.
Yes, I now just have this burning ball of flame just sitting on top of my head, which gets a little brighter because the wind that naturally goes by me and just like blows around me, just so like pulsates. It pulsates with the rhythm of my own heart.
Perfect. Perfect.
I am quite literally a walking, breathing lighthouse right now. A very short, light one, but you know, I'm a lighthouse.
Yes.
Whoosh,
Whoosh, whoosh.
Anyway, I think we should keep going.
Sorry, we keep going. Right.
Onward.
Onward.
Onward with the lighthouse and the map and the third of a deer left, half of a deer left.
Turtle. Yeah.
All
We are
right.
we are quite the troop we got here.
You're
Yes.
quite the bunch.
And as you guys make your way down the path, kind of getting confirmation on where you're going, and learning a little bit more about what's ahead, you guys end up finding your way to the cemetery. The cemetery is definitely in disrepair. A lot of the cemeteries around Virton City are consistently kept up. There's a lot of really nice architecture there, while this one has definitely fallen into decay. It doesn't seem like there is a groundskeeper here, because it's a very strange mix of some of the tombstones are getting taken care of. Some of the tombstones do have flowers and knickknacks that have been left over from visitors, but then there are other ones that are broken, shattered. Um, some are defaced. It's a weird mix of happiness because people have come to remember those who had been in their lives, and then sadness because some people have just kind of disappeared into the wayside.
Well, this place looks quite
Spooky.
like a cemetery. I have
Goo
a
is.
question though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it's just from an outlander standpoint. Why do you feel the need to build up a cemetery when you just bury them where they died? Maybe that's a weird question. A cultural thing, probably.
I think it's just so people have like an actual point to come back and visit, like a physical tribute to those they left behind or those who have gone. So they feel like there's still some type of physical connection. But I agree, we could just bury people back in the earth and, turn them into compost. Probably be better for the planet that way, but
Goo is
I
just
mean,
gonna look back at you guys,
I mean
considering
when
the last time he
when
visited a graveyard, both his friends died, and he's just like, I kind of disagree on you with your sentiments there.
I
It's a
mean
very, it's a
when
very sad monument to death, isn't it?
when my people die, we just kind of go. There's nothing left when Aragonasi die. We just kind of we literally fall out of our clothing. All of our material belongings are just left. Out of game, I don't know if that's true, but in game, that's totally what happens. I just turn to air and I go.
My
Floats
people
away.
tend, my people tend to. Some people like to be burned. Some people like to be set adrift. Some people like to be buried. Some people. It's interesting. It's weird. I'll just say I've never been to an actual physical cemetery before. Lagoo, you seem kind of perturbed by this place. Why is that?
Hmm. Goo will look back to you. When turtles are about to die, we normally mate very quickly, or to pass, and once our children are born, we pass down all of our history to them. My friends died a long time ago. I feel greatly saddened that they had nothing to leave behind. Like this, remind me of them. I hope that throughout my adventures, I have something to teach my children one day. That is why I live as best as I can.
I have so many other questions, but this does not seem like the appropriate place to ask. All this to say,
So,
got very existential very fast.
Awesome. So as you guys make your way into the graveyard, you do see that things are definitely more askew than uh, than what you would notice with first glance. There are bones scattered throughout the cemetery, as if somebody had gone through, dug through some coffins, and started pulling things out.
yeah. Can I look around to see if I notice anything suspicious?
Yes, please roll me a perception check.
Okay.
And I also help with the perception check with my. Is it like? It sounds like it's raining. Is it like cloudy and rainy and dark now?
Yeah,
How does it look
it's
as far as?
it's getting on the darker side. It's more like a light drizzle than really anything else.
Okay, cool. I will just. I'm not gonna roll. I'm just gonna like point my head in the directions where I think Lagu's looking, and I'm gonna take the Brutus Flame off my head and just like throw it in the directions that he's looking. And as it lands, rather than like doing damage, it'll just kind of fizzle out, but kind of use it to light up where he's looking to help him a little bit with his perceptions.
Alrighty. So that is a 19 with advantage then. Perfect. So as you're looking around, you were already made aware um, of the access of bones uh, that are in the graveyard that just seemed very out of place for Luna and her family, and seem rather out of place to you. And as you guys are looking around, you see you see from some of the gravestones, some of the piles of bones that were in front of them start to shake and rattle and spring to life as they crawl and stand up and stare at you with hung open jaws and pull out their swords. And I'm gonna ask everybody to roll me initiative, because these guys don't get a surprise round because you got the information from Luna.
Yay, communication, it helps. And it
Exactly.
sucks, but it's okay.
Oh no, there's so many guys. What do we do?
Sankin, you already have a plan. Don't act like you don't.
I have a plan. What do you mean?
Like,
What do you mean act like I don't have a plan? There's literally 8 guys and 3 of us.
Oh,
All I got is exploders.
I only saw 4 of them in my defense, but also I'm not. Oh god, there is 8 of them. Wow. Man, I was like at the bottom of the map, and I was just like Sankin, stop hyping it up. Oh, that's not good.
No,
It's
there's,
okay.
there's a lot more
okay.
guys.
It's okay. There's like plenty of us. We're fine. We have all we need.
Yeah, you say that. Watch them all roll like 28 on their initiatives, and we don't even get to go. Dead. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Do I get to go before that 19?
No, because that does not include their plus.
Oh damn. Do I get to go before the guy who rolled a 16 though?
Yes.
Whoa. At least I'm not behind. Oh no. I'm sorry, Lagu. You're probably last. You were definitely last.
Yeah, I'm definitely last.
Oh no. All right.
Bear with me.
might
My
might have a
computer's
plan.
lagging, so bear with me.
It's all right. We have the ability to have a talk show.
I'm actually actively on the sidelines planning out a talk show one shot. So if you guys have characters who you want to be on a talk show, please hit me up.
Not bringing Vincent for obvious reasons.
Are you sure? Because Bella could show up. Fucking kicks
Exactly.
in the door. Where's my money?
Oh,
Oh,
that would be great for views. Oh snap!
Oh,
Okay.
Lori!
I just imagine and like
Episode 2 or
the Maury
episode
show
3.
is just like
You have
explaining,
Glennon
it's just
and
like-
Elizabeth. You have Cal and Cal's partner. You just
Clara.
got groups. And it's mainly whenever something's said wrong, bonked on the head with cane. It's just like a sweep, like a wave of cane bonks, just bonk, 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 bonk.
Quarterstaff.
Yeah,
First
yeah,
of all,
quarterstaff
Elizabeth
smacks.
uses a mace, but Clara uses the quarterstaff because Elizabeth has the golden glittering mace because her favorite color. I mean, her favorite color is silver, but lately, because of all the gold items she procured, it's basically gold right now. Who else should I hit up about this? Okay,
Oh
I'm
my
just gonna start checking people
God,
off that
this
I like.
lag is just driving me bonkers.
Hmm.
Bonk.
Actually,
Bonk, bonk.
That's not nothing about that.
I wonder if I could talk Dieter into having Farrah and Ember on that, because that would be really funny.
No, honestly, I have this idea. I'm gonna message you right now, DM, and I want to know if you'd be down for it. Okay?
Okay.
I don't think I've ever heard a game concept that Kenzie hasn't been down for. So there's that.
True. True. I'll play in pretty much anything. I have a character that will go into pretty much anything, and if I don't have one, I will make one, and it will be fine.
Guys, guess what? What I had for like the longest time and I forgot to use.
Divine sense.
Divine sense, yeah.
You would have literally known where all of these guys are. Literally right on the precipice. You would have known they were all there. But that's okay.
I don't
Because,
play Paladin, so that's
Thank
because you
God.
saw them anyway. You
Yeah.
saw them. My lighthouse fire. It works.
Yes. It helped.
But also just assume, because it's not concentration, shockingly, that if I'm not throwing it, I just have a fireball sitting on top of my head as like my light.
yeah,
to
it's
see.
not concentration.
It's not. It just sits there for 10 minutes until I get rid of it and make another one.
Alrighty, so this guy is up first. He's gonna step out here.
Oh,
And,
no.
and he's gonna take a shot at Lagu with his short bow. Yeah. 14 to hit.
Miss. That misses.
That misses. Okay, and then he's gonna go back behind the little house there. Sankin, you're up.
All right. I look over and I say to everybody else, "You guys ready to meet Fred? He's coming."
I thought that Fred was fire.
Oh, Fred is fire. You ready? There's Fred. I make Fred appear. Fred's technically tiny. If you want to make Fred tiny for me.
Oh yes, I
Or
would
small.
love to make
So
Fred
I
tank.
make Fred appear over there, and those two skelly boys need to go ahead and make DC 15 dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
or take 6 fire damage each. If that one
15
passes, that
and
one
8.
fails. So the 15 passes and the 8 fails.
Okay. So,
Cool.
does the pass take half damage or does it take no damage?
Nope, it's just all or nothing.
Got it.
Cool. And then it is going to, because these guys are still 5 feet away from him, right? I believe,
Yes.
technically based on square. Cool. Well, that's an action to summon him, and so because I used a wild shape spirit for it, or wild shape thing for it, so I'm going to use my his fiery teleportation ability and teleport him 15 feet towards these archers. So bam, bam, bam. And these two guys need to make dexterity saving throws again of 15, or they take that plus 3, so 4. So, or 4 more damage. So they don't take any damage. And that was my action and bonus action. And Fred the Fire Spirit is just up here on his lonesome.
Okay.
Just up there.
So
So.
now it is this guy's turn. He's going to step out, and he is going to take a shot at you, Senkin.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Rude!
Wood. So wood. It'll roll.
That misses.
Does it miss? Okay, good.
Yep.
And then he's gonna go whoop back behind the house. Cause he.
Oh, they're
feels-
behind. They're behind the house. Cool. So they don't actually see Fred. They just. Well,
They-
that guy probably did now, but.
Yeah.
He's fire.
And now it is this guy's turn, and he's gonna go.
Cool.
So he's technically in that square, so we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hello, I have 30 feet of movement, and I can get there. Hacha.
Hello.
Hello, 11 hit?
No.
So he stands up, dodges out of the way of the fire twice, and then comes to you, and takes a swing at you with his sword, and abruptly misses. It is now this guy's turn up here. He is going to join his buddy right here, because you called upon the flame, and he is not a fan of that. How about an 18?
Ouch. That hurts. That hits.
4 points of piercing damage as the sword comes down at you. He is not happy about being burnt.
Well, that's rude.
This guy up here is going to step out, and he is actually going to take a shot at your little fire spirit,
Oh no.
because he actually sees that. Whoop, that was
Yeah.
the short sword. Never mind.
Well, he misses with that.
It's
He
a
wants to do that instead.
It's 19 to hit
Yeah, 19 does it.
for 4 points of piercing damage as he takes a shot, and then he
Yeah.
dives back behind the little house. So this guy down here is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. Hi, and he's gonna take a shot at Lagu with the short sword. 18 to hit.
Misses.
Wow, nice. He comes down to swing at
Lagu.
you and
Lagu
misses.
is a tank.
This guy's gonna step out here, and he's gonna take a shot at Camilla for a
Rude.
natural 20
Oh no.
for a total of
Oh
24.
Oh
no.
no.
And a
Oh, God.
table roll.
Fate-
No.
At a table roll, Fey magic, you may teleport the target up to its movement in any direction, including the Z-axis, to an open space. Camilla, how much is your movement?
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. So he is going to put you right here in front of his buddy. And you take 12 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
But it is now your turn.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, that throws what I wanted to do out the window. Although, Man, I really wanted to do that, but okay. I guess I'm not doing that. All right. Bonus action. No, I think I will because I could just do that and that. Okay. I'm going to do Aura of Vitality on myself.
Oh, nice.
Such a good spell.
So 30-foot radius on myself, and I'm gonna make it like a light shade of blue.
Go for it. And I should have your aura turned on so that way everybody can see it.
So me and one other creature, including me. So when I get back over there to you guys, first person that gets you, I'll start healing. So
Oh.
I think it's okay. So it does heal me 2d6 off the bat, or is it like my next turn? Because this is an action.
You can use your bonus action to activate it.
Okay. Yeah, but I want to use. Okay. So here's the thing. With my wild shape, I can shift into my wild shape as a bonus action. But I still keep this up as long as I keep up concentration with my aura vitality, right?
That is correct.
You can use your bonus action to do it as whatever you decide to be.
And as a bonus action, I'm just going to go back into my wild shape and go with my favorite, which is just to be a giant spider. So this Camilla goes off the screen, and Spider Cammy has arrived.
Okay, and if you would put the aura on her, I'll turn it on so that way everybody can see it.
And she is
Perfect.
a large, so.
Oh yeah, she's a big girl. She's a large spider girl.
She is a large spider girl.
And I can't do anything else, so I just gotta hope that I keep up my concentration, so I can actually use the healing.
Perfect.
But I will end my turn there.
Alrighty. So it's the skeletons in front of you's turn. He's gonna raise up his sword as his jaw kind of hangs a little bit off of his skull and come down on you, trying to hit you with an 11. Does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Awesome. Aura. Alrighty, and that is the end of his turn. Lagoo, it's your turn.
Okay, so Lagoo will see these guys charging and he will start smiling because he is ready to go. And he will attack. He has 2 attacks.
Perfect.
So the ones he's gonna attack, both of them, the 2 in front of him, left and right. First one. Second one. Do any of those hit?
Sorry, I've got another lag. The first one does not. The second one definitely does. Roll me damage for your second one.
Okay. I also have... Okay, I'll do that after. But yeah, damage.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, he's not looking good in front of you. Was that to the one to your left or the one directly in front of you?
That's the one directly in front of me, yeah. And I also have this.
Nice. They can't go 10 feet as far.
Nice.
That's nice.
And that shall be the end of my turn.
Perfect. Gotta love the slasher feet. Oh yeah.
Kenzie?
Yeah.
That 2, that does not count. That was just a mistake I made when I was putting it in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He still looks bad, but he's not as bad as he could be. So that's good to know.
Yeah, let me just take that out. It wasn't those. Mistakes were made.
No worries. Can you all see Camilla's aura?
Yes.
Okay.
She's
Yeah.
just not big yet.
I'm trying to figure out why is it like that. Why are you like that? Okay, so yeah, it definitely is string. Oh, I have damage 2 on, that's why. Oh, right.
There
So I can... That's stupid. Let me just try something. Oh. There we go. So that's what...
Headshot.
Jesus.
There we go. Alrighty, so this This guy up here at the top is going to take an attack at Lagoo, who just
Okay.
hit his friend. 15 to hit.
Misses. It just bounces off.
Bring that tank to the party. Let's go.
Woo!
Sankin, you're up.
Okay, how are these guys in front of me looking? I assume. Actually, I'm gonna do this first. So, I'm gonna move. Make sure I can shoot this as far as I think I can shoot it, so that I'm not just wasting my time here. It has a 60-foot range. Great. So I'm gonna move. As part of his movement, he has 30 feet of his own movement and can hover. So basically, he is going to be like hovering right on like this side of this building, but like right in the caddy corner, kind of up in the top, kind of hiding under the lip a little bit.
Okay.
And he's gonna shoot a fire seed or throw a fire seed at that skeleton right there.
Okay.
And it's basically my spell attack. So it's d20 plus 7, so a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And he will do, it is this plus 3, or plus 3. So it does 5 fire damage to this guy
Got
on
it.
the left. And then I am just gonna go ahead and thunder wave all 3 of them in front of me
All right.
at level 1. So they all need to make Constitution saving throws, a 15, or take 14 thunder damage each.
Wow.
Okay.
First one, so left fails, center fails, right fails. Yeah, you just
It's
You're
a
doing
cube,
it to
so you don't
3.
have to take it, Lagu, because it's like in front of me as a cube. So it should line
Oh, okay.
effectively right in front of us.
Oh, okay, I thought I was in it. Sorry.
Nope, you are good.
So you clap your hands together in thunderclap, and you push out just a wave of thunder, and you watch as all 3 of them just crumple into bones and dust in front of you.
Their bones go 10 feet away. So
Their bones go 10
whoosh!
feet away, so they go foosh, slam.
Get away
whoosh.
from here.
You're like, no, too close. Stranger danger, go away. Blah.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna use my movement and 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna move like right. Make sure I'm still within a decent distance of my buddy. Where was I here? 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move right there actually. So I'm in the aura but close to my buddy. Close enough to my buddy over here. So, cool. I killed some.
Did you already heal your 2d6 for being in it?
No, you have to use your bonus action to
Okay.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I did not though. I just stood there. So if it happens, it happens. If not, that's cool. Whoever needs it the most, do it for them.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's my turn. Because I used my bonus action to command Fred to do his fire seed and move, and then I moved and killed some stuff. So
Perfect. I kicked this guy out of turn order by accident, so I'm gonna add him back in.
you.
Yeah. Step it.
Well, we got 3 left skelly boys killing us, folks.
Pretty
Yep.
sure he was 7.
I
Okay.
I would not have done well had all 3 of them hit me on that next round. So I was like, nope.
You're like, nope.
Oh, it's like even if only a couple move, I can just go hide behind Lagu. It's fine. Which is exactly what I was going to do. If there was any left, I was standing behind you, and that's how that was gonna go. You were going to be
I
the
really
tank,
do not mind.
my tank. Like,
I am
no,
the tank.
I'm scared. Anyway,
please,
it's my
please
turn.
help. Please help.
Do a protect, please.
Alrighty. So it's this guy's turn. He's gonna step out. Not that far. Eh. And can't see
He is
anybody.
placed in such a funny hidden position that he can't
He
actually
is.
see it.
So he gonna go right here because then he can see balloon.
I mean,
And-
that's why he glows. He's made of fire, so it's just, he looks basically like a hanging lantern on the front of the building.
Yeah, it's fine. The skeleton with a -2 intelligence does not care as he takes a short bow shot at Lagoo
That's fine.
for 15 to hit.
Bounces.
Bounces. Just bounce up. You just flex and it just like poop.
Goes to hit the tricep. And then it
Yeah.
goes.
Doesn't stand a chance. So this guy who is out saw you take out all of his buddies, and he's gonna take an arrow shot at you, Sankin. Boop. for 9.
Refuse to believe that will hit, and it will not.
Okay. And then this one over here is going to take a shot at the giant spider, because he's like, oh my god, spider. But it sounds more like clackety clack, clack clack, for a
Come
7.
back.
Does a 7 hit Camilla?
A 7 does not.
Alrighty. And it is your turn, my friend.
Okay. Alright. Spider Cammy is going to.
Hmm?
I mean, I could activate it as a bonus action. The healing, because I do have it up. I can't do anything else as a bonus action on spider form, so I'll roll the 2d6 for me and for my druid buddy, because we've both taken a little bit of hits, but it's up for a minute, so that's fine. 3. Okay. Cool. Okay. And, only thing I can really do in spider form. Well, I mean, I guess I could web it, but that's not really going to do much for me right now. I'm just going to bite it.
Bite it.
I'm going to bite the bones. Like I saw the thunder.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. So you crunch.
It's going to be poison, though.
Yeah. So you crunch down on the bones, and you tighten your grip, and you feel your venom start to seep out of your pincers, but you realize you need flesh to get into the poison into, and unfortunately these are all bones. So while you did some amazing damage and he looks really weak, he is not poisoned.
Okay.
But that was some incredible damage because he is not looking good in front of you.
The yum. I like it.
All the
I'll
knobs.
just end my turn there. Just like Camilla's as a spider doesn't care, just like eats everything in sight. It's bones, but there's still flavor, I guess. Eat the bones.
Exactly.
Eat the bones.
One must always have flavor. Well, Mr. Bone is gonna try to hit you back because he's not a fan of being eaten. A 12 to hit you in spider form?
Miss.
Nice. Lagoo, you are up.
Okay. All right. I have a question. I don't know if you would allow this. Just give me a second. My Roll20 is being very stupid.
Glad I'm not the only one who's having issues with it right now. It's kind of nice to know.
Okay, there we go. So I want to move right here. So I think that would be 25 feet. And I was wondering, I have a spear and I have a longsword.
Okay.
And I have extra attacks.
Okay.
And I toss my spear to this guy and then take out my longsword and hit this guy as an extra attack.
Yes. Please do that.
Yay! Okay. So, boom, spear.
Spear hits. Roll me spear damage.
Alright.
So, and that's just the 8 points, right?
That's just the 8. I keep picking them off. And next one would be for Clarabelle, one-handed.
That hits.
Damn. And
Perfect. And that guy crumples to dust. Remind me, when you threw your spear, were you going to north left or north right?
this one, right in front there.
Awesome. Wanted to make sure I marked the right one. Thank you.
That will be the end.
Awesome. Well done. So you crumple the one in front of Camilla, and she is left with the arm bone in her mouth. Obviously delicious and incredibly important. Everybody,
Everyone
you
needs
always
that
do
calcium one of these days.
Exactly.
I find the situation very humorous.
Well, the one that just got hit with the spear is gonna pull it out, throw it on the ground, and take a short bow shot at you, Lagoo, because he thinks you're rude, and definitely misses with an 8, I'm sure.
Flexes again. That should get.
Yeah. No one's getting
That's
past the
all
flex.
my blocks now.
Just pure flex.
Flexing.
Yes. All right, Sankin,
Alright.
you're up.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I look at this guy with the skeleton and I'm like, get over here. And I thorn whip him with a natural 1.
Please
Yes.
roll me on the
Oh.
crit fail magic table.
It is. I was making sure it was magic because it's a cantrip. I was wondering if it was gonna be. Here we go. Oh no. Oh wait. Hold on. Oh what? That's a crit fail magic one. I'll take it.
You feel luck is on your side, and your next spell will certainly succeed. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw. So not
Does
only
it
will your
have
next spell,
to be me?
it would have
It
to be
doesn't.
yours. This does not affect your
Can
little
it
guy.
be? Well, that's fine. He's gonna have to make a saving throw anyway. You know why? Because I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move him right here, and I'm gonna. You see my little guy just like literally hovers down to his face and just like pulls his eyelid down and goes meh, and teleports 15 feet away. Pew, 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 back to my side, and I need the Skelly boy to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, or take 6 damage.
He takes all 6 of that damage. Nice.
He just like bleh, pulls his eyelid down at him and just bleh. And so I'm in the open of 3 arrow shots right now. To the next 3, it doesn't matter. I can't hide anywhere from it. I'm just in. But you know what I probably can do? I don't have enough movement. That was 15 feet to get there, I think, or 20. It was like 20 feet. Whatever. I'm gonna move near this fiery thing right here, and just hope something misses.
Hope.
So,
I don't know. Hope.
Hope and
a
Hope
prayer.
they hit the statue.
Alrighty. Well,
That's
it's
it.
the guy that just got mids at turn, and he's
Yeah, it is.
he's gonna go rah and try to shoot your little guy with an arrow for a crit.
Of course he is. He gets to do a thing, doesn't he? Oh, of
And-
course he does.
He has bless on him for the next minute.
Jesus. So he gets 10 damage to my boy.
Yep.
My boy. My beautiful baby boy.
Poor little boy. So now it is the guy up north, and he is going to take a shot at Lagoo. Here, beer. 22 to
That
hit.
does hit.
4 points of piercing damage as an arrow finally hits you. And you hear like the clattering of teeth, and it sounds like the skeletons are celebrating over the fact that you finally got hit. And the other guy, feeling confident seeing his friend hit you, is going to take a shot at you too for 15.
Misses.
Alrighty, the confidence is slowly waning. Camilla, you're up. Spider form.
Alright,
Spider form.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action, Aura of Vitality, heal Fred.
Fred, do it.
8.
Oh,
Not
heck.
good, but...
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah. Fred will take that heal. You see Fred's flame that was starting to extinguish get a little bigger.
And also, as a spider, I have a giant spider, I have the ability to shoot off my web. So I'm going to try to shoot a web off and try to hold down this guy. Because was it this one or this one? Which one hit Fred is what I'm trying to ask.
This one.
or that? That one.
Yep.
That one's going to suffer more than anybody else.
Yes. Do it.
Alright.
What loves Fred?
Wow! Hell yeah!
Jesus.
Also, he has vulnerability to fire damage. Fred, go nuts.
Oh. Fred's gonna
Brilliant.
go ham. You wait.
And then every turn now, I need to roll a 5 or a 6 to recharge my web ability. It's usually I've noticed it's usually not the most useful thing, because the first game I was in with Camilla, where she went into a giant spider, there were giant spiders as well. So it was kind of like redundant. Second game, it didn't do very much. This game, I'm hoping that because there's a fire elemental in our midst, kind of, that it will suffer in the most unique of ways.
That's amazing. Oh my god, this is perfect. Okay. Lagoo, you are up.
Okay.
So Lagoo is gonna move 30 feet right here.
Eep.
To pick up my spear, would that be an action?
No, I'll have that be a free action. He threw it on the ground.
Awesome. I am going to pick up my spear, and I am going to chuck it at the other one. It's right there.
So you would
that
have
be
to
possible? Because-
move. You would have to move around the current skeleton that you're with because you don't have a clear shot. This is a roll.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's fine. Let me see. Can't move again, so I guess I'll just be doing some damage to this guy. So I'm gonna take off 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
that.
Jesus.
Yeah. Those both hit.
Wow.
1, 2.
Yeah, you cleave down this skeleton in front of you. He threw
Oh,
down your
One that
spear.
did
and you're
manage
like,
to get a hit on me, right?
Yep. The
Okay,
only
good.
one that's hit you, and the one that threw down your spear in just such a manner of disrespect, and you're like, no.
I'm gonna
Yep.
look at the rest of them. It's just like, where is your god now? I roll intimidation just for that.
Do it. I hope you crit Pill, because that would be really funny.
I actually have a good thing with this.
Where's your god now? I'm dead. I don't know.
That's probably the response that you'd get is kind of like a tilde and I'm like, huh. You know, I never thought about that. I need to rethink my undead life choices.
The way I
I'm an
imagine it, like,
existential crisis.
the way I imagine it would be like, where's your god now? If there's a god, I'm still alive. I'm just not living. Like, I'm undead. Where do I go from here?
So like,
What?
I'm
What?
dead. It's just like, wait, why am I? What is my purpose in life?
What is my purpose? in
Why
life?
am here?
What
Why
do you
am I
mean
here?
I'm dead? I just thought I lost a bunch of weight.
Oh my god. Second, you're up.
All right. Is he like restrained or anything by this web? Is he considered restrained?
I am not sure. I think I think the web is restrained. Is that correct, Katie?
DC 12 strength saving throw
Or be
by or you're still restrained. Yeah.
Oh,
I
perfect.
will copy and paste it into the chat for you.
Okay.
Great. That's what I wanted to know
Yes,
because
so-
that lets me modify how I attack
It
you.
is as an action.
Cool.
Yeah,
Great.
as an action.
Perfect.
All right. Cool. So Fred's gonna do this then. Fred's gonna bang bang boom, walk right over to this guy in his face and put on both of his eyes this time to go bleh, and then teleport back again and make him do a dexterity saving throw, which I think is at disadvantage because he's restrained. And he's gonna take some fire damage, hopefully. That would be, if it rolls through, which that would be 8 fire damage if he fails, this guy, if he fails his dex save.
That would also get rid of the weapon.
It'll be doubled, so it'd be 16 fire damage because he's vulnerable. How's he feel? Is he alive?
That all depends on if he makes a save or not. Let me check. But I want to check disadvantage on saving throws. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was an auto fail or if it was disadvantage. So,
Fails.
He
Yeah, he fails. Cool. So
fails.
that's 5 plus 3 for 8 total, doubled because he's vulnerable. 16. Good. Seeing that, you see Fred as he teleports back. He's like pumping his fists in the air, like yes. And that was just my bonus action. So, for my action, this guy up here. How far? He's less than 60 feet from me. You see all of this frost start to appear around his body, and I'm gonna cast Frostbite. I need him to make a Constitution saving throw of 15, or he kind of freezes up a little bit and takes 7 cold damage.
Okay. Can you see him? Because I think you would need to move to have line of sight. Because it's a
Let's
building.
see. No, but I can see within range. Okay. Bam, 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 bam.
Yes, make you move.
Cool, that's fine. I can do that. But I can see him now. I
Eh.
do the same thing. He fails. So, he takes 7 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Ooh.
So its next attack is at disadvantage.
Okay.
But it's also not in the turn order either. So
I
yeah,
know, I saw. I did it
it
again.
doesn't matter. They're both the same. It doesn't matter. But yeah, that was 20 feet to get there. So then I'm gonna use the last 10 feet and just go back here. But he's Frosty Boy now.
He is Frosty Boy now.
Cool. But now at least I'm out of the way of 2 arrow shots. Unless they both move to see me. Which, whatever. It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Alrighty, since this guy's dead, I'm gonna do this guy on his turn. He's gonna come out this way, and he's gonna take an arrow shot at you because you're a jerk and just tried to freeze him, and it was cold.
That's fine. It's at disadvantage because he's cold. But that will miss.
He's too cold with the
They will
11.
both miss. I'm like, haha, I see you. And
So
I
the
move.
other arrow guy is gonna go 5, 10, 15, and he's gonna take a short sword swing at Legoo for a natural 1.
Do it. Do that crit fail. Take an additional full turn. What?
Yep.
Rude.
Uh,
Rude.
That was the bow.
Oof.
Oh,
Okay.
it's like a mini heart attack.
I go now.
Alrighty, Camilla, it's your turn.
Oh no. Sad.
No, no
Doesn't get
recharge
it
yet.
back. Yet. But hey, she could be a spider forever. Well, not ever, but hours. She's big too.
And you are muted if you're talking, honey. Just so you know.
Sorry, I moved up 20 feet, and I think all I can do is just bonus action heal someone with Aura Vitality because I'm nowhere within range to jump or get up in anyone's business.
Do you only have 20 feet of movement as a spider?
No, I only have 30, but I mean, like, I didn't really see the point in moving up any further. I guess there's my 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
Should I heal Should I heal Fred?
Fred is more hurt than me.
Or
Legoo can take it. Don't
Yeah.
worry, he's good.
Legoo could take it. Fred's fist pump, and it's cute. Fred, take 8 hit points.
Fred is back to max health. You see his fire is raging. He is a tiny little roaring bonfire.
Awesome. Hey, Legoo,
That-
you're
that-
up.
Oh, I think
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there
so
something else you wanted to do on your turn?
Lacoflex.
Hiss.
Perfect. Alright, Legoo.
Alright, Legoo sees this guy try and slash him. He takes it, it bounces off. And he is just gonna stalk up to him and hover over, because he is a large turtle. And boop. Tell me 15 hits.
That hits. Roll me damage.
Okay.
Okay. Got it. You want to roll again?
Yep. And I guess, yeah, just roll again. And just keep bashing him. Damn it.
Unfortunately, that misses. So the first one takes at 10 points of slashing damage as you come down and give him a good whack. But the second one, he dodges out of the way because he stumbles back from how you had hit him the first time.
Okay, that's fair. That shall be the end of my turn.
Okay. Sankin,
Cool.
you are up.
Alright, so I am gonna use first portion of my attack here to push my turn to use my action to cast Thorn Whip at him. So 17 to hit for 7.
That hits. Which one are you aiming for?
This guy.
That's perfect. That is enough to take him out.
Oh, well that changes what I was gonna do. Cool.
Whoop.
I want to check something here because I don't think there's a limit on how this can work. There is not. So, me knowing the abilities of my own characters before I actually, here's what I'm gonna do. 5, 10, 15. So Fred the Fire Spirit, as tiny as he is very powerful, much power. So he is going to grab myself and our giant spider friend Camilla, and he can go 15 feet with this. So basically it's 5, 10, well, Actually, I don't even have to be with him. He's just gonna move over here and grab Camilla herself. 10. And basically, he's going to teleport Camilla. So Camilla's right here. He's gonna put Camilla up on the roof within melee range of this, like, of this thing, the skeleton. You just see, basically, Fred the Fire Spirit floats over, it sits on the back of Camilla, and they just engulf both of them in, like, red flaming teleportation magic. Explodes away from me and lands on the roof. No damage to Camilla or myself because I was just out of range of my own attack. So, but yes, now Camilla is on the roof and Fred is also over there. So,
Perfect.
that's it. My turn.
Right, it is the last boy. He's gonna raise up his short sword and go out fighting against Lagoo. That's his goal. That's a 22 to hit
That does hit.
for 7 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Camilla, you are up.
Alright, so I'm on a roof, right?
Yes, you are.
First one, I want to see if my web comes back. It does not. Okay. So can I climb off this roof and get into this skeleton's face?
Yes. Get him.
I climb off the roof into the skeleton's face. I'll just say like right here because I don't want to be on top of Fred or Lagoo. And
Yes.
Camilla's going to turn her spidery head and go in for a bite, knowing that I can't do poison damage, but I'm still going to try to bite this thing to size.
Bam.
Please describe to me how you finish off the final skeleton.
Well, I'm a spider. I have 8 legs. Gonna get up on my back. I mean, let's see. How would I do it? Camilla's just going to violently in front of Lagoo and Fred just gobble down the skeleton, kind of like a kid trying to eat a candy cane, but you know, it's shaped like a person. It's crunchy. It's weird. There's metal. It cuts a bit, but it just adds to the flavor of being what Camilla's eating. And Spider Cammy just gobbles it down, kind of like a kid eating lots of hard candy. Very crazy, freaky look on her face, but Camilla seems happy in spider form.
'Tis delicious. Full
That
of
is like
nutrients.
cheerleader just dancing over there, just like, yeah, good, yeah. Fire Spirit pumping everyone up.
Go will fist bump Fred.
Yes, he will fist bump you right back. It's a little fiery, not enough to do any damage, but a little tiny singe, like, yeah. Do you need healed, Lagoo?
Yes, I do.
Oh, bonus action, Aura Vitality.
I think you can just keep doing that for what, a minute?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
keep pumping.
Take the 7.
Just keep pumping him full of. Just keep pumping him full of heals until he's back up to
Take the
full.
7. Take that 10. You're fine.
There,
You're
you're
good.
fine now.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're just getting healed by this miraculous healing spider, and you got the fire spirit just dance like I realized the other day when I was thinking about it, Fred is great for like battlefield movement because I can move every creature within 5 feet of me at one time, 15 feet, just bam. I can see the
Wow.
whole party. Yep, that's why he's so good. And when he relieves, it's damage, so I can move a whole party somewhere for free basically. So
You're the best GTFO outside of Dimension Door.
it's not very far, but it can get everyone out of the way.
You can still move. That's what's important.
15
guys-
feet free movement.
Do you guys think Camilla should drop spider form, or do you think I should stay in spider form for whatever's ahead?
It depends on you.
Yeah, I mean, you have what? You've been in it for like 30 seconds. You have like what? 3 hours, 2 hours left still, something like that. Crazy.
Camilla's gonna stay as a spider for a bit.
Yeah, that's it. Because by the time you get down there, you'll probably have your web back too.
Yay.
Yeah.
And you-
I get
yeah.
my web back. Web, come back.
You'll basically just get to keep rolling it every 6 seconds till you get it back. If we're gonna take a couple of minutes to just walk down there. So.
Web, come back.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, you can climb on ceilings. You can do all kinds of cool stuff as a spider.
I'm just
I'll
gonna
see why
start to climb around as a spider. I think it's because I'm a big spider. Maybe if you want to ride on my spider back.
You are the small one though, so
Well, here's the thing. I could ride on your back, and Fred could ride on my back, or sit on my head, because he's tiny and he doesn't weigh anything. Because he technically can hover over my head if he wanted to. Fred can be our light.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
idea of Fred sitting on your head like you had the produce flame before.
Now it's alive, and now he just keeps dancing. Oh,
Fred's just pointing a flaming finger and holding up a flaming sword. Charge! Sanka's like,
Since I can modify it to look like anything I want it to, I like to imagine he is like standing on my head, but like he's a captain of a ship with one knee up and like a pirate hat made of fire, just pointing forward like a head steed to
Oh,
me,
yeah.
not to the
Exactly.
spider, because he's on my head making me move. Like,
Exactly.
forth, go forth. And I have no control over where we go because I'm just casually sitting. So
Sanka's just like, all right.
they're like, fine. And the wind makes him bigger because there's the wind. So, you know, it's
I think
a very pompous fire spirit.
I think if wherever this is, I don't know if this is gonna lead down to a dark and spooky tunnel. My spider can't see in the dark, so I probably just drop form and go back to being Camilla. If I mean, I'll stay right now, but I'm just saying if we go somewhere dark and spooky, I'll probably just end up being Camilla and cast Dark Vision.
Okay, good
I
to
don't
know.
Well,
And we actually use Fred as our source of light since he's made of fire. Could he
Um,
basically be like the same as a produce flame for like
yeah,
mechanical effects?
yeah, I would think so. But as soon as he's gone, you guys would be in darkness.
He lasts for an hour.
Yeah, but he has to live for an hour.
I mean, I can summon him again
True.
one more time until we short rest. But yes, I'll keep him I'll keep him close by so that he's not the scout, but he's like giving us a little bit of light.
for everyone who's watching, yes, the DM's voice just did get lower and more sultry to forebode that she could very well kill our elemental friend.
I mean, he has an AC of 13. He could die by falling off a roof. Well, no, he hovers. He couldn't do that. He could die by getting rained on, which it's currently raining.
Umbrella,
So,
just druid craft the rain above your head. Protect him.
Alrighty.
all right. Uh, I think we should go into this dark pit thing that we see here.
Into the black abyss.
Into the
Into the
darkness.
unknown.
Alrighty. Lagu, you go up and you pull on the door and you find out that it is in fact unlocked.
There we go. I will rip the door off its hinges and go inside. So we're in the darkness.
But we're going. We don't need doors.
Exactly.
I don't need no stinking doors. Alrighty.
Oh, that's funny.
So you guys, Lagu rips the door off of its hinges, gently sets it down beside the mausoleum, and leads you guys down into the mausoleum area. Boop.
Is it stinky down here?
It is not. Contrary to popular belief, it actually is decently taken care of. Um, a lot of the art that adorns the walls is of dwarven design. So a lot of it is is images and drawings of what happened in the past. There's some scriptures along the walls and things of that nature. It seems like this tomb itself, this mausoleum itself, is dedicated to a family of dwarves that have been around for centuries.
I have a very particular question that will require 2 yeses. 2 people.
Okay.
I have a herbalism kit and I'm proficient with it, which gives me the ability to create antitoxin and any potion of healing. Can I, mechanically, create an antitoxin using Camilla's poison?
Hmm.
It sounds like she's gonna be okay with it.
So
I promise it's fine.
So I'm gonna.
Or can I take some poison to make it later? Maybe not right now, but like on a rest. Can I acquire some poison to do it later?
That's a good question because my first instinct is to say no because it's kind of that old pun of if a druid turns into a cow, can you milk it? Yes or no?
I mean, if it's no, that's fine. I just wanted to ask to see if I could. That's all. If it's a no, I will perfectly respect and accept that answer and not argue it. I just thought about it like that could be great. Just yeah. I'll let you think on it.
Yeah,
Tell me later.
let me think on it, and I'll let you know at the end of the game, because I'm sure she would be
I
fine with staying in spider form.
I will also say, just to kind of speak up, why I don't think it's that bad of a thing to do, because I'm not the expert on how druid wild shapeshifters are supposed to work, because I didn't even consider this as a possibility. But the poison itself that my spider form has isn't that deadly. It's just a DC 11 con save. So if it's a matter of this seems like it'd be broken, it's not, because I'm very not deadly in this form.
Yeah.
Well, mine's an antitoxin, so it would just cure me if I got poisoned. It wouldn't even do anything to
Oh,
anybody else.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
antitoxin, but still same. But yes,
Yeah, the
later.
reason that there's the debate between yes and no is A, the cow metaphor for druids, but B, you actually have an attack that does poison damage, so it's not just basing it off the fact that you're a spider, it's basing it off of a skill that you have. So I'm on the fence about it. Let me get back to you on that, Alex, okay?
Sounds good to me.
Cool. So you guys enter this mausoleum. You all can roll me perception checks.
Perception.
Perception.
I'm
Active
a spider. I
perception.
don't care.
Oh, mine didn't roll well.
Sputter
Remember,
perception.
when you, as a moon druid, you get to keep all your mental stats. So you're
Oh no, I did.
okay. Oh man, that took a while to roll, but it gave me a 20.
I'm caught the walls right now, guys.
Okay, do it. You're crawling up the walls and you're still gnawing on that arm that you got. It's delicious.
No,
It's
no, no, no.
delicious and crunchy. Num 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 num. Yes.
It's just how Camilla works. At this point, whenever she's a spider, she eats everything that dies or that she kills. Just, oh look, a chicken, I killed it, eat it. Oh look, a person, I killed it, eat it. Oh look, a
Mhm.
skeleton, eat it.
You're like,
I just eat things like spider.
They're like pop rocks. Skeletons are.
It's just how I work.
so so as Camilla is uh nomming on her treat and climbing up the walls, um the other two of you do notice in kind of your general observation um, of the mausoleum itself is some of the sections have been visited within the most recent day. There is flowers at some of the tombstones. In some of the caskets, a few of them look like they haven't been visited in a while. Maybe it's favorites, who knows? But what really stands out to you is on the other side of the center crypt is a giant pile of bones.
Ooh, that doesn't seem ominous at all. Um. All right. Well, I point out to um the other two that hey, there's some bones over there. Let's go look at them. And I start walking with.
The good wells. Yeah, I was gonna say we're just going ahead.
Oh yeah, I'll stood there.
Camilla is on the wall, upside down, climbing and following you guys.
So are you on the ceiling, Camilla?
I am on the ceiling right now.
Okay. The ceiling in here is about 60 feet in height. So
Oh,
I don't know if you know that you can do this, because I always thought it was super cool because Eric taught me it. You can use a little bubble and you can put a number actually in the bubble.
okay. In
And if
which case, if it was that high, I would not go down. I would just follow behind as like muscle, very very spidery muscle.
yes. I like the idea of you being up there and then you're like, "Oh, they're moving," and you just like bring yourself down on a web and like gently drop behind them and then follow.
Oh yeah, no, no, definitely. Camilla lowers herself down, a la Mission Impossible, just as a giant spider.
Yep. And stops just before the ground with all 8 legs spread out, and then you gently put them down.
Camilla's very performative as a spider.
Yes, exactly. What you guys gonna do? There's a pile of bones.
Uh, throw fire at it.
You want to throw fire at it?
I mean, Les Lagu's walking towards the pile of bones. They're bones. Fire's not gonna hurt him much.
I think out of
Man,
character, Lagu should do divine sense, and then if not, Cammy would try and eat it.
That's
I
not good.
mean, Lagu will look at this and probably be like, okay, this a pile of bones just left conspicuous. Then again, let me do something. I roll intelligence to see if he's actually smart enough to actually figure this out. Yeah, he
You've
figured.
you've faced some sketchy shit recently. Like, I think you'd have a passing
Okay.
thought about this.
I am gonna use divine sense just in case.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me read this.
Oh man, I totally could have made use of call lightning outside when it was raining. Why didn't I even think of that? I get an extra D10 when it rains. Dumb. Could have been doing 4d10 per turn in stormy conditions for a whole minute.
You
Damn.
could have somebody cast Druidcraft and have like a little, cloud over you. And cast it.
I don't think I can make a rain cloud with Druidcraft, can I? It has to be an actual storm.
Well, I mean,
Ah.
you can still make the small effect of it. Just like imagining cartoons when there's like that little sad storm cloud over someone's head. That's how I imagine Druidcraft to be.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just realized that. I'm like, dang it. I had that prepared and it was totally raining.
That's good to know for call lightning.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Lagu will look at everybody, and I'm guessing the way I've put it is that he legit smells this because no attuned to God, and he's just gonna hold you guys back. It's just gonna be like, wait, something stinks in there, and he's gonna point to the bones. It's just gonna be like, maybe we should be cautious around this.
Like, oh, it's not me. Okay.
If
I'm pretty sure you would just blow away any sort of stink that comes on you.
I smell like fresh laundry all the time. I think that's exactly what the race page says up on Eric Nazi.
I just imagine that Camille in spider form is just gonna kind of look at Lagu and just kind of like, I don't know how spiders smell where their noses, but just kind of like nudge her head towards one of her legs to check and see if she's the problem.
Yeah, I like the thought of her like lifting up like her front leg and like sniffing the front leg's pit essentially.
Now I need to know where is the spider's nose?
Katie,
Where,
you start googling the weirdest crap whenever we play D&D.
Yeah.
Spiders do not have noses. They have air intake in the
See
forward
this.
part of the underside of the trailer. The trailer has no legs or other support. It is cantilevered from the cab part.
so they're cars,
Okay.
but with legs? Got it.
So Lagu. All right, so Lagu is gonna look at the other with the. Oh my god. Well, I feel like this is just Katie's lesson of the day for some reason. Like spiders
No,
detect smells. Serious.
The
Not a
only
leg.
reason I ever started learning about spiders was because I started playing Camille, and I'm like, Camille would just know everything about spiders, so this is what I learned about spiders today, folks. They don't have noses.
You
Is
came
it-
here for D&D, left with knowledge. Ciao.
Hey.
Is it Lagu? Is the stink big? Is it small?
No.
Is it like what is it?
Lagu is gonna look at the both of you. It's not you. And
No,
she's
no, no.
gonna
I
look
mean,
at it, it's
like
just
over,
like
over there. Is it like big?
from all my travels, I would basically just tell them that yeah, something undead is going on over in that direction. I'm guessing it would smell exactly like the ones on the outside as well. If anything, probably small. Yes, very big.
Oh
Okay. Looking at this pile of bones, does anything seem like it's moving?
Nope.
Okay, so it doesn't smell like anything's moving. However, it seems to be getting a lot stronger. Smell at least. Could be.
You want me to throw fire at it?
I don't. Oh, it doesn't. Do you have any radiant shit? Radiant fire to be specific?
Let me see. I might. Oh, I do. I have luckily prepared for today because I didn't look at my spell list before I came into this game with undead. I have Moonbeam prepared.
Wow.
Yes, because
That's
I didn't
it.
change any of my spells. All right, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on that pile of bones. Right on top of the pile of bones, Moonbeam.
Okay. Hold
If
on.
it ever appears back on the screen for some reason.
Oh, do you have
Cool.
something for it?
Yeah. No, but I can just make like a little.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I want something else with Moonbeam. I'm just gonna check if I
I
have
can do
it.
this. How about I do this?
I really hope that I
This will
took the
be
spell. Let me see.
my Moonbeam is going to come down in the shape of an evil Hydra token. Just because. Just because that's all I got. That
Hail Hydra.
it looks anything. You're right.
Yeah, that's right.
Hail Hydra.
Yeah, I think that
Moonbeam.
should be it for now.
And it's 30
Well,
feet. Yeah,
How about
it's
how about something kind
5
of
feet.
cool like this?
That works too. It's 5 feet, so it's 1 square. Bam. That works. Cool. I can't move that, but yes, I put it there.
Yes.
Put it like right here, right in the middle of the bone. Just
I did that. I made this.
I made this. Look at me.
I
I
made-
made this.
and if it's anything in there, it has to make a Constitution save on its turn.
Okay. I'm trying to get you control over it so I don't have to move it for you.
You.
And you said it was a con save? On its turn?
Constitution saving throw of 15 when it when a creature enters a spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. It is engulfed in ghostly radiant flame.
Perfect. There you go. You should have control over it now.
Woohoo! I do.
Yay!
Right there.
Yay for move stuff.
Moony boy. But yes, so I'm concentrating on the spell, so I'll give myself this little bit of a con spell. Cool. Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave this moonbeam there.
Okay. So as you do, the bones do start to shake and rattle and churn as they all start stacking themselves one on top of the other, building together a massive giant form as this guy comes to
Bone giant.
live. It's giant. He's
The goo just
dangerous.
lights up.
And he rolled in a whisper. He rolled a natural 20 for his con save for a 24. And
That's
with
cool.
that, why don't y'all roll me some initiative?
He gets half that damage though.
He does get half that
So.
damage, and I will.
Does
make
it
sure to
seem
note
like his half damage was as strong as the normal damage?
that. Roll me a perception check,
Okay.
because that's you super paying attention instead of passive.
Yeah,
Mine
19.
Better as a spider than as a
Doesn't
person.
look like it did as much damage as you think it should have.
Okay, so it looks like it did half of its damage. Cool.
Yes.
But hey, it's just stuff. But cool. Cool.
Stuff and things.
Things and stuff. Either way, it's gonna have to roll at least one more time. So, there you go.
Yes.
I'll take it. Look at you, Spider Cammy, going fast.
I have a higher initiative as a spider than a person.
You have more legs. You can run 4 times faster.
Exactly.
No, actually, it's 3 times. Well, I mean, my initiative as a person is 2. My initiative as a spider is 3. So it's like a little bit faster.
It's like 50% faster.
Excuse me. All right.
I like it. I like to think you're much faster because you have more legs.
I agree.
Yes. All the
I have,
zoomies.
I have zoom zoom.
Yes. Spider zoomies, you are up first.
Spider zoomies. Okay. Well, my weapon's recharged, and Camille would not want to disrespect this in the middle. But Spider King, he doesn't care. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I stomp on you. Stomp, stomp, stomp. With my 8 legs.
Spider
Manage.
Cammy's graceful, not rude, but graceful. Shoot my web at Mr. Skelly. That's really bad for me. Does a 15 hit Skelly Man?
15 does not hit. He knocks it out of the way and just leans forward and rah at you.
Angry spider noises.
Rude.
Angry spider. What's
Alright.
getting the spider noise? Angry spider noise.
Angry spider noise. Click, 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 click.
Hey.
Is there anything else that you would like to do on your turn?
I can't do anything else. I'm in my spider form,
All
and
right.
I don't think I can cast
Alright.
any spells yet. So,
Well,
having no.
he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. At
Okay.
15. Or take
Ooh.
um, or take 16 damage of radiant.
Wow.
One of
Nice
those being a 10,
roll.
and that just happens on my turn without me having to do anything. So that's nice.
Correct.
I'm gonna move. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna have Fred cast his flame seed to throw a seed at the skeleton.
Get him.
For 17 to hit.
That hits. Roll me damage.
Cool. So it is 1d6 plus 3, and it will never put the 3 on here, but it's 6 fire damage to him from me, or from Fred. And then on my action, I am going to make him roll another Constitution saving throw for Frostbite.
Okay. Con save?
Uh-huh.
Right.
15.
I will do that as soon as my roll 20 stops freaking out.
Roll me another bad one. Do it.
Come on.
Do it.
Come on, we must roll. Come on. Ha! There we go. Itcha!
He fails, so he takes 9 frost damage. Not only is he being coated in radiant moonlight, he's now frosty. Takes 9 damage and has disadvantage on his next melee attack.
Alrighty.
So, and I got all my movement still, so to save myself from getting smashed in the face, Fred and I are both going to move back 10, 15, 20 TV to there. Cool. And that's it.
Perfect.
And, oh no, wait, that was already the damage for starting his turn there, so he won't have to roll on this one. He should have rolled on his turn, not on mine. So,
Okay.
he's good.
Okay.
Yep.
So he's gonna move Frev 10, and he's gonna get right here. He gets 2 attacks.
And I'm pretty sure
Okay.
it's only on the first one, but let me see. Has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes, so disadvantage on the first one.
Yes. So first
Which
attack is gonna go to a spider who tried to web him for a 13 to hit.
That's at disadvantage.
It is at disadvantage. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh yeah.
For 13 to hit.
Because of the 13, it misses. Ha!
yes.
Spider can't avoid trouble.
Second attack, so one fist up came and slammed down at her. She dodges out of the way. The second one's gonna come down at Lagu, sorry. Standard roll, 23 to hit
Does hit.
for 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And that is the end of his turn. Lagu, he just hit you.
Lagu is both excited, hurt, terrified. Well, not terrified. Lagu is never terrified. First things first. I want to cast this.
Ooh! Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, it gleams with an
Extra 2d6 radiant.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Yes. So you spin
Nice.
your sword and you activate that that branding smite.
Oh, that's not it. So I have 2 attacks. So it would just go to the first one, right?
Whichever one hits, yeah.
Yeah, whichever one hits.
Cool.
Crit,
Hopefully
please
this
crit.
works.
Do all these dice damage with your crits. Do it. Do it.
Let's do this. Please work. 17,
That hits.
22.
That hits also. Both hit. Roll me damage.
And I am going to use 2 of
There it is.
my spell slots. And I am going to use Divine Smite. First one.
So many damages are coming your way.
Yes.
Smite.
Holy moly and a half. Okay.
I have to roll a 2d6 for the first one, right?
Yep. for the
For your
branding.
branding smite, yeah. And you still have your damage to roll too. Oh no, it added it on there. You're right.
Wow!
Dang.
Hell
I
yeah!
love paladins so much. I love paladins.
16. 42 damage.
Is it still standing?
It is still standing.
I think it's 42.
Damn.
Is it math right?
Yeah, you mathed right at 42. Excuse me.
Okay. God.
Lagoo just looks at him and just be like, "Come on, is that the best you can do?" And that shall be the end of my turn.
That's awesome. Okay. Gimme. Alrighty, Camilla, what are you doing? This guy just tried to bring down a fist on you. So rude.
Spider Cammy, don't take that from nobody. Spider Cammy's not. Spider Cammy, bite! Spider Cammy, that's upsetting.
My
can't-
computer is lagging again. What did you roll?
Oh, a 7.
That does miss. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. To be fair, Lagoo did just smite off of smite half of the skeleton off, so it's kind of hard to bite any of it because there's very little left.
Yeah.
Lagoo. I'm
Lagoo
gonna-
does not.
I'm
Lagoo
gonna-
doesn't even bother. He's just flex. He's
I'm
just
gonna-
He's just
enthralled.
I'm gonna go
He's
try
just
and bite the
enthralled by
skeleton.
how much damage he did.
I'm gonna go try and bite the skeleton, miss, watch parts of it clear the ground, and then just go bite at that instead for like 6 seconds.
Perfect. Sankin, you're up.
Okay. I am. Yeah, he's gonna use 5 feet of movement to hover over there, and he's going to once again throw a flame seed, for natural damage.
No!
Oh, please roll me on the crit fail magic table.
No. Oh,
You cast Jason. Oh, that's great.
Ah, he
Wow.
has the zoomies.
And you know what? Since he's a zoomy boy, he's going to do it. He has another action, right? Because he's hasted action.
Yep.
He's just gonna throw another one at
Can't
him.
cast a spell.
Let's see. What other actions does he have? Let me see. Because for him, are they it's a ranged weapon attack. Flame Seed.
It literally
Yeah, I
says
use.
spell
I have,
attack.
no, well, I have to cast. It's my spell attack modifier.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's this. I just
So-
cast it from. I just use it from that because it's easier to use my spell attack modifier than typing it. So, but
Got
14
it.
I think still misses. So
It does still miss. You're right.
cool.
But thank you for
Well,
that. Now I know.
Yeah, I just have to use my spell mod to do it. So I don't know why it does it that way, but that's his action. He's gonna run over there, and he's gonna use all of his movement and just run around in circles for a minute until he gets tired, and then just go back to here. Just-
Look at me, I go fast.
yes. And then I am going to. I am going to go ahead and cast Scorching Ray at this beast.
Scorching ray.
Second level
Honey?
Scorching Ray.
It's a ray of scorch.
So there's the first ray, 15. Does 15 hit?
A 15
Ugh.
misses.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll this attack.
oh, I
'cause I
can't
still
wait
have
for the
it.
potion.
So here's
That's
this
what
first attack re-rolled.
Oh,
The,
Doesn't matter.
the same
All right.
15 still misses.
So here's
wait,
the
thank
second
you.
here's the second ray.
Thinking.
Hmm.
Take my inspo.
To re-roll the one that I just rolled.
Yeah, take my inspo. Take it.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good call.
Oh.
It misses, but it's not on the crit fail magic table.
All right. Well, here's my third ray of Scorching Ray. Wow. Oh,
Because the group cleaned off most of the skeleton already. We keep missing because there's nothing left.
There's just nothing left. It's problems.
Dang
I'm
it,
so
Lagoo.
mad.
You're so
I'm
awesome,
so
but it leaves us no room
I
to
am
help.
so awesome. It makes everyone pale in comparison.
You just see pew 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 pew, like literally 5 rays just miss. I just missed 5 Scorching Rays from all my
Spider-Man-
rerolls.
Spider Cammy looks at the fireball. It's like, ooh, shiny.
All right, that's my turn.
Alrighty, do you want to move?
Yeah, I'll move here.
Okay.
Uh,
So,
Ready? Oh, sorry, not Katie. Kenzie, I had this thing that I forgot about. It was this.
Oh.
Ooh.
Let's see.
I did 2 of them.
Yeah, if you want to use your channel divinity bonus and distribute temporary hit points, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your 2d8.
2d8. So
Plus
11. Oh yeah, right. Plus 5. So that would be 16. Roll 2d8 plus 5. So 11. So 22. And let's see. So that's 22. I guess I will give.
Well, if you're doing it twice, remember add the +5 to your top one too, because it didn't add.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. That's
So
Yes.
it's 27.
plus 5, so 27.
Yep.
Right. So that's, I guess, 27. So that's 3 of us. So 9 HP for 3 temporary HP for the 3 of us.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nice. So it is now the giant boy's turn. He's going to look down at Lagoo, who has dealt a considerable amount of damage to him. And he holds, as he towers over you, he holds over his giant hand. The bony fingers start to wiggle, and from the ground underneath you, a bunch of bones start to shoot up from the ground as he attempts to use Bone Prison. Please roll me a DC 15 Dex save or become restrained in a
What kind of
prison.
awful monster makes a bone prison?
Mine.
Jeez.
Wow.
It was
I
like,
am so horrible at Dex.
you failed me in undeath. You will help me with what's left of
Oh
you.
no, bone prison takes effect. Oh
Yes.
no.
So that makes you restrained, and I think with restrained you cannot take attacks of opportunity? Or is it just your speed? Speed is your...
I think your speed is 0. I think I don't know if I don't think you can
Speed
take
is 0,
opportunity
attack
attack.
rolls against you are at advantage, and attack rolls you make are at disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saves. That's
Okay.
restrained.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can still attack.
You
Just at
can't. You will
disadvantage.
just be
Yep.
at disadvantage. So he's gonna move Mare. He's still within your range, but now he's all up. Camilla's on the pedestal, so she's up a little higher, but she's almost face to face with this guy. But that is his entire action to do that. So we're gonna put a little net on you to indicate that you're restrained. But it's your turn.
Okay. He's still right in front of me, if that's what I'm seeing, right?
He is, yes.
Okay, so let's see. So I'll make 2 attacks at him. 1. Disadvantage, so that doesn't hit.
Yep. Both of
14
those
hit?
miss, unfortunately.
Oh. Okay.
Aw,
I
you make me
guess.
feel bad when you talk like that, Quashi. That's not fair. I'm sorry you're in a prison of bones.
It's fine. Let me see.
Now
think I
entering
should
the
get-
bone zone.
Entering the bone zone. I can't go in my shell because that would be an action, and I used both of those. So that will be the end of my turn, unfortunately.
Alrighty.
I forgot you could go in your shell.
Yes.
Spider Cammy. Spider Cammy. Spider Cammy. It's your turn. Spider Cammy.
So I'm just reading up on spiders actually, and
Oh my
spiders
God.
can't chew or swallow, so they use their poison to melt down things.
She's
I don't
just
get my web back.
nomming on the bone.
She's just kind of like gumming the bone until it like breaks down to something liquid that she can just suck up in her mouth. This happens to her friend though, and Cammy is upset. Cammy will try and bite, and if Cammy can't do a good bite, Cammy's probably just gonna go back to Camille. Come on, Cammy!
That hits.
Yay, Cammy! Probably can't take poison damage because it is bone, but
Yeah.
still.
Unfortunately, and your experience from outside does confirm that the poison damage did not take effect. And as you bite down on the bone, you realize that this is a lot more sturdy than the guys that you were dealing with outside.
Nom. Dang.
Yum, yum, yum,
Okay.
yum. Which means it will probably taste just as delicious, if not more so, once you kill it. Yum, 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 yum.
This is just a roll for me because I don't play a lot of druids. I don't know what make. Okay, I don't know what I would do. I feel like my spider form is not very useful against the skeleton, so I think Cammy would drop and go back to being Camille.
Okay. I've got her token right here. If you want me to switch it out in case you want to do back your spider form.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think because I didn't heal myself from the aura of vitality before because I could heal myself from one other creature. So I don't know how high up Camilla's health is right now.
You get the temporary hit points, they travel with you,
Okay, yeah.
but your other health don't.
Okay, because it looks like we need a healer right now. So Cammy will just kind of transform back and just look at herself and just like, hi there. Okay, on my turn there.
Alrighty.
Alright. For my action, I'm going to move my radiant ball of moon to his junk. And then I'm going to, for the first action of Fred is going to attack with his flame seed. That is a 22 to hit, flame
That hits.
seed. So it's this plus 3, 8 fire damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to run up to right here. Actually, he's gonna, because he has a doubled speed, he's gonna run between the two. And he's going to extend both of his hands to both Lagu and Camilla and teleport them away 15 feet this way. So theoretically, if he's restrained by something underneath him and I teleport him away and out of the bone prison, shouldn't that release him from his restraints? Because he's disappearing and reappearing out of it over here. So he should go here, and then she would also go over here too.
You know what? I like that. Yes.
So he's like out of the bone prison, the moonbeam's on top of him, Sankin's over here, and you just see a really, really super fast little Fred dancing, just like ultra fast. And he's got a little bit of movement left, so he's gonna go hide behind like.
He's like, this is bad juju.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty.
And now he needs to make a Constitution saving throw with the moonbeam since I moved it back on top of him and it's the start of his turn.
11.
Cool, so he fails and takes 12 moonbeam damage.
Wow. That's
Oh.
a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage, but yes, he is he's just getting moonbeam to the face and other places. But yeah.
Wood, but okay. I did throw bone prison at you guys, so that's fair. Alrighty.
That's
Come on, computer. I believe in you. There we go. Okay, so he's gonna go hasha, and he's gonna take one slam attack at Lugu because he is mad that he is out of the prison. So, hacha, mad hacha. 21
no.
to hit. 15.
That's it.
15 points of bludgeoning damage, and then
Hey,
God, Fred.
at least it wasn't at advantage with potential crit, so there's
Yeah.
that.
I mean, God for temporary hit points. Am I right?
Right?
For sure.
and then he's going to turn his attention to Camilla, who is no longer a spider. Tilt his head slightly confused and raise up the other fist to come down and slam attack against her for 13.
No, it misses. Ha!
That does miss. And that is the end of his turn. Lagoo, hanging on by the skin of your teeth, ain't you, bud?
Okay, the
Kind of a shell.
Goo is going to look over to the druid, who is no longer a spider, and he's gonna ask, gonna throw up that aura of vitality, right?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Sure.
All right.
It's
So
alright if you die, I
technically
got
it's not.
you.
Yeah, technically, it's not retreating because it can't retreat. So.
Plop.
Oh, wrong thing. Boop.
Shell defense.
I'm gonna
Oh
use
my
action.
god.
Yeah, there.
Nope.
Plus 4 to your
Just
AC.
nope.
You have an advantage on all strength and constitution saving throws while you're in your shell. You are prone. Your speed is reduced to 0. You have disadvantage on dex saves. You cannot take reactions. The only action you can take with this is... Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
He just pulls the old Danger Turtles. Nope. Into his shell.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That's pretty much it. I can't really. I mean, I used my action, so that's pretty much it. I can't do anything else.
Alrighty.
To run away.
Camilla, it's your
Wait,
turn.
hold on.
Bonus action Shillelagh,
Nice.
and then Aura of Vitality for my action.
Nice.
Hey.
Awesome.
And you said I need a bonus action activated, so I can't activate it yet. Hold your horse's Lagoo. Or I guess hold on to your
That's
shell.
what the shell is for. That is what the shell is
Hold on to
for.
your shell. I'll heal you in a second. Sorry, I mean, I'll heal you in a second.
Perfect.
Camilla just starts to like shake her staff, her quarterstaff, to try and get the shillelagh going.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Kind of like a flashlight, like okay, okay, it's good. All right, I'm good.
Awesome. Alright, Sankin, you're up.
Alright. So, here's what we're gonna do. I feel like I'm not being as involved as I need to be. I'm gonna drop my moonbeam. Bam. It's gone. I'm going to instead... Actually, I could have still used that. I don't know why I deleted it. Can I... I can't get it back. I am, however, going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Spirit at 2nd level. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cast Healing Spirit. I'll do it at 2nd level. I might need that 3rd later. So I'm going to cast a Healing Spirit, which is... It's not going to do anything right now, but do you have a little green blob? A little green circle anywhere?
I can make you a little green circle. Well, do you want to
Cool.
just use your... Yeah, I will find you a little green circle. Hold
Oh,
on.
I can use this one up here. That one works too. I can use the red one. It doesn't matter to me. Because, I mean, I imagine my healing is just healing flames. So the little orange one up here would actually work fine. I just don't have control of it anymore because I deleted it like a dummy.
It happens. Ha, give.
Alright, cool.
But
so I
there you go.
have-
Now you have control over it.
Great. So I'm gonna... Ooh. So I'm gonna cast it right here. And I'm gonna put a little dot on it and just do... It's got 5 uses total. So basically, the way this works is... anytime that... Here, I'll just post the spell. Bam. So anytime that anything moves into it on the first time or starts its turn there, I can just heal 1d6 up to 5 times. Bam.
Awesome.
Free heals. Doesn't cost me any action to do it, just a bonus action to cast. So, with that being said, that's there. This thing can cast 30 feet. I am going to do something real risky and real dumb. I've used 10 feet of my movement already. Oh, 15, 20. Let's stay right there, so I'm still in the aura if I need to be. And I am going to use Thorn Whip since it's a cantrip and Healing Spirit was a bonus action. I'm going to cast Thorn Whip at this beast.
That hits.
25 to hit for 12 damage. And then, is it large or is it huge?
It is considered huge.
Damn, I can't move it. Cool. Alright then. Well, I have 5 more feet of movement, so I'm gonna go right there, and as I just whip it with these thorns, I'm gonna just dance around and wave my arms, and maybe it'll come attack me. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so that's it, that's my turn. I can't use Fred, because he's a bonus action to use. So.
Alrighty.
But yeah, there's all kinds of heals over there now. We're just laying heals on heals.
let's,
Bam, bam.
let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
So he will. Let's see. Yeah. He has. Yeah. He would take you up on your threat and move here, so he is within hitting distance of all of you. Because that is kitty corner to Camilla, and he's going
Camille
to.
did. Yeah. I was gonna say Camille did cast Shillelagh, so I get hit with wisdom now.
Yes. So he's gonna take an attack at Senkin for trying to hit him, because that's rude. A 16 to hit.
It just hits. Bye bye, temporary hit points.
Hey.
But that's cool. That's cool until the second attack comes in.
Yeah,
and wrecks my day.
And that's where it's going. It's going to you. 27 to hit for 12 points of
Ooh,
bludgeoning
that
damage.
That hurts. Good thing we got heals on heals stacked up in this beast. Because I might need those. I can heal you guys 5 times with my thing over there. So, you know, we got this going.
And that is.
Oh wait, hold on. I might not have that anymore. Let's see.
Oh yeah, concentration.
Oh, what I got hit with 12. I got hit with 9 and 12. So it's I gotta be 10 twice basically.
Ooh.
First. Whew. I gotta roll it again, don't I?
Yep.
No, I don't wanna do it.
Oh, the heals is gone.
You mother trucker. Alright, well it's gone. No heals for you. Sorry.
Okay.
I got
Alright.
beaten up too much.
Lagoo, you're up.
It's fine. Well, I don't really have a choice in this matter. Well, I do, but yeah. All right, I am gonna go and basically pop out of the shell real quick, and I am gonna make 2 swipes at this guy.
Second one does not hit. First one hits. Roll me damage.
Okay, I am going to basically extend as much Divine Smite as I possibly can to try and hit this bastard. So, 13 radiant, 8 slashing.
Okay.
And everybody gets back 2d8 plus 5. That's 10. Let's see. I'll take 4 from me, and I'll give the other 3 to everybody else. Does Katie? Oh yeah, Katie doesn't have any. So yeah.
No, I do. It's my blue card.
Yeah.
Just give everything the same.
How much temporary HP do you still have?
I still have HP from the last time you gave it, but I haven't been hit nearly as hard as you guys have.
Okay.
Every tech on me keeps missing, so you divvy out.
No, how much do you have?
Right now I have 9. That's why I said please give it to Senkin.
Okay, yeah, Senkin. I guess we'll just split it.
Okay.
And 5-5.
Cool.
And
Thank you.
that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Camilla, you're up. It's looking rough.
It's looking rough, but how rough is it looking?
I would let you roll a free perception check if you'd like.
Okay, I'd like to see, because it determines what I'm gonna do. Not a very good perception.
It's enough to know that he's pretty bad. He's pretty bad.
Okay. That's an action. Okay. I am just going to try to whack it with my quarterstaff with both hands. Walk up to it and just go and try and lift.
Yes.
Oh, but bonus action, heal Lagoo, because even though Lagoo has temp HP, I want to get the rest of that HP up. So 2d6. 2d6 for Lagoo, and then I promise if combat goes longer, you're next, Senkin.
Oh no, you're good. I can always heal myself, so.
So take your 7.
Thank you, madam.
And I'm going to.
Plus, technically, we can all heal. So if one of us goes down, we have 2 people that can save us. So there you go.
Oh yeah. Camilla's still there, kind of like smacking her quarterstaff and grab it with both hands once it kind of lights up, and just whack at this guy.
I love that.
Quarterstaff with both hands. Come on. Okay, there we go.
Just doesn't turn on there.
Because there is a little chunk of amber at the very end of her cordyceps. She's waiting to illuminate, but she gets nervous under pressure. So she's like, "Oh God, come on, just do God."
I love that.
I miss.
That does miss, but that's still really funny.
I can't cast the spell. It's just not a good day for Camille. Camille's just gonna. God, I wish I could back on that because I was gonna cast Fairy Fire. Okay. I don't think I can do anything else a bonus action.
Yeah, because you did your aura.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. I mean, at least I healed somebody. I'm just gonna yell out. Camille's gonna yell out and then immediately apologize. He's almost dead. Just knock him out. Sorry for yelling, but he's almost dead. Back to like hitting the quarterstaff. Come on.
Alrighty. Senkin, you're up.
Senkin moves, and seeing Camilla like shaking her staff until it lights up and gets all magical, you see him start to just snap his fingers, and as he's snapping, you see they start to get in rhythm with Fred's dance, and Fred runs over to me and jumps on my shoulder, and as I'm snapping my fingers, you see Fred kind of like spitting flames, just wicking them at the tips of my fingers, like we're putting on a little light show. And then as we start to get to the crescendo of this show, I put my hands together and just form a cone, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Burning Hands at 3rd level.
Oh, Jesus.
So he needs to go ahead and make a dex save of 15 or take 17 fire Burning Hands damage. That's my action. So he passes, but he takes 8 fire damage. And then because that was for flavor, you're gonna see that while still on top of my head, Fred is going to use his first action to cast his Flame Seed, a 16 to hit, which I think misses.
That
And
hits.
then, so he's gonna do d6 plus 3, so 6 more fire damage as we're just. How's he looking? Is he alive? Is he dead?
He is still alive, but barely.
Screw it, he's gonna do it again because if he passes a dex save, it's nothing. Here comes his second Flame Seed attack. An 18 to hit for 6 more damage as we're just putting on a fire show. Just boop, 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 boop.
Describe to me how this fire show ends with the bone golem dying.
As Senkin is getting Fred to dance faster, and he blasts out this cone of fire from his hand. You then see he flicks the fire back up in the air, and Fred kind of like plays with them like he's juggling, and then just like volleyball spikes both of them down simultaneously and right through his chest on either side. It kind of ignites him from the inside, and so his bones just burn to a crisp.
Beautiful. As everything kind of settles down, the bones crumple, some of them turn to ash. You actually notice that one bone in particular does not, and it is the bright, glowing blue bone that would be probably a rib from the rib cage. That seems to be glowing on the ground in the pile of bone and ashes.
How's everybody looking right now as far as health goes?
Camilla's on the same wavelength. I'll cast Aura of Vitality again if the DM says it's alright.
Oh yeah, go for it. Punch it out.
Alright, 10, 11, so
Damn.
11 for Lagoon, 10 for Senkin.
Ooh.
And then if anybody wants, I could just burn my first level Cure Wounds because I feel like this is it.
Nope.
I barely
have Lay on Hands.
No.
It's fine.
I mean, I have 4 spell slots left too, I could use all for Cure Wounds, so we have enough heals, I think, between all of us to get back up. But I think we're all doing okay right now, so I'd say use your heals for yourself. Because you basically got me up to full, you got him basically up to full. Actually, here, I'm gonna run over and cast Cure Wounds on you. You deserve some.
I'm gonna just use. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Lay on Hands on you.
There you
Much
go.
to your heart.
You get 11 from me. But
I'll give
it's
you
not normal.
11.
It's like it's fiery heat. It kind of engulfs you a little bit and cauterizes your wounds. So I'm gonna change it from Cure Wounds to Cauterize Wounds. So
Yes.
it actually makes sense for his wildfire. Until I fight fire things and then I'm useless, like I found out. But hey, here we go.
If you want to max me out, Lagoon, I just need 2 hit points.
I'm gonna give you 2 head pats. That's pretty much it.
Pat.
I think that's it.
Can I say this is the nicest party I've ever been in because everyone has the capacity to heal and it's just like, oh, is everyone doing okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Let me heal you. Oh well, thank you. Let me heal you. I'll heal you too.
Right.
Oh my god.
Right? And AoE healing spells that you can stack when they don't lose concentration. I need Warcaster or Resilience and Con. One of the two.
Warcaster. It's the best thing you could get for a druid.
Yeah, I just need better Con. I guess we should. Oh, that's cute. I guess we should inspect this or perceive this bone, huh? This glowy blue bone.
You could roll an
Yes.
Arcana check.
Oh,
Anybody who wants to look at the
Ooh.
bone.
I'm gonna look. I'm not good at it.
Oh,
Guidance on whoever
you're
plays Arcana.
asking the
Give
turtle to do
it to
this.
somebody else. That's
I mean,
Yeah, no.
I could try doing Arcana.
do it.
My
Do it.
Arcana's a whole 0 as well. I'm not I'm not Arcana, you guys. I'm meant to guide. Lagu, you roll Arcana.
I already did.
You rolled a 1.
I'm at one.
So you guys are smart enough in your collective thought process of this is probably the thing Delric wants. But that is the extent of your guys' thought pattern.
Yeah.
Camilla's,
I can see that.
Camilla's gonna look at Lagu and go, blue bone. It glows. Probably not a good sign.
Bone.
Want me to burn it?
I don't think we could burn it. Let's
I
take
I
it
can
with us.
try.
I don't want to try burning it because I feel like this is what Mr. Delric Wizard wants.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Alright. I can levitate it. It doesn't cost me anything. Watch. And I cast levitate on this bone so we don't have to carry it for 10 minutes. Could I just get that for free once a day?
Wait,
So I'm just levitating a bone.
Hold
Are
on,
there
the
any
bone has
bones
to roll a
left?
con save. No, I'm kidding.
are there any bones
There.
left?
Yes, there are a couple that haven't burned away.
Camilla's
I'm
gonna
going
just
to
pick up
take
a bunch
some
of bones.
for Luna and her pack.
Look, you and I are on the same page. Camilla's just like, let's take some for
Treats.
Luna and everyone. Treats.
Brilliant. So as you collect the bones to hopefully run into your friend in the pack. Unfortunately, on the way there, you guys don't run back into Luna in her pack, but you have a feeling that at some point you could probably track her down and give her the bones. But you guys make your way back to Potions and Lotions, and enter into the building, levitating this bone with you as you go. And Delric looks up from behind the counter and says, "Ah, oh, you're back. How'd it go?"
Mr. Delric Wizard Man, we found a blue bone.
That's the thing. I just didn't want to go in there because everything just felt so off. But that's great. It must have been super easy. And he'll like take the bone from the levitating as it's levitating and doesn't seem to have an issue holding it.
You know what's
There
funny?
was a bone prison.
You know what's funny is that all of us left
What?
here with full health, and we came back with full health.
There was a bone prison.
Lots of bones crawled up from the ground and made a cage. The fire elemental teleported us out.
Yeah. I had to have Fred teleport people out of the bone zone.
Ah, well,
That
you've got to
sounds
be safe.
scary.
It sounds like you used protection, and I'm really proud of you because that's important.
Oh, I don't know any protection spells today.
Delric's gonna like share a look with the other two, like, okay.
No one brought any protection today, Delric. We just brought offense.
Ah,
I give him a deadpan stare.
I was a spider. I feel happier as a spider.
She is.
I was magnificent.
I'm sure you were, my friend.
He can go in a show.
Ooh,
I set stuff on fire. It was cool.
ooh, I have an idea. And you see Delric jumps up from behind his desk, slides across the countertop and takes off running down one of the aisles. And he returns and he's got 3 bottles in his hand. He hands the first one to Lagu and says, "Here, it looks like your shell may have got scuffed. This will help." And he'll give you a bottle of oil that you can use to buff your shell and make it super shiny.
Nice.
And then for Camilla, he will hand her a bottle that's kind of it's shaped a little weird, but he hands it to you and he says, "Okay, here, take this. This is special oil that when you are a spider, you can make your coat super super shiny."
You sell potions and lotions. Where does oil fall on the spectrum? As she takes the bottle.
It's in between the two. I just don't promote it very often. Most people prefer lotions over oils. Speaking of lotions, and I'll hand one to you, Sankin, and say, "Here, this will keep you from completely drying out with the whole air going about. So you'll have really soft, smooth skin, but you'll still have the air going."
Am I dry? Am I chapped?
Your lips are a little chapped.
Hold on.
No one's
Wait.
ever told you that?
No, I don't have chapped lips. I cast frostbite on my lips, and then I use fire to melt them, so I create moisture from my lips.
Ah,
See,
there
if
you
they're
go.
not chapped, they're wet. What
Good.
are you talking about?
Good job. Well, consider
I,
the
like, cover my
lotion.
face and walk away.
Consider the lotion for your hands and skin.
Okay. Anyway, now that you've offended me, what? He just
Camilla,
sulks.
Camilla's going to Druidcraft some like, what's a good remedy? Druidcraft some mint and some. She's gonna Druidcraft some kind of natural remedy I can't think of that makes like a makeshift chapstick and go. I don't think you do, but here, chapstick.
Put on my lips. Ooh, it tastes good. It's pleasant and aromatic. It blows around me like a fragrance.
Aromatic.
I like it.
She'll also Druidcraft a mint for you to put in your hair. Now you smell as cool as you look. Hee hee.
Look back up from sulking. Delric, I see you do sell oils. Do you have any essential oils?
You mean oils that are essential?
Yes.
Apparently they're a big thing with the young folk and the old folk these days. There's some like multi-mark sales. I don't understand. They're like talking about pyramids and stuff. I don't know.
See, I don't understand the purpose of going out and buying essential oils when you can go out and make your own oils.
I know, right? You think they would sell better?
Well,
I mean,
Do you have any of those?
if you're ever scavenging, young Miss Camilla, and you run across some and make some, I will gladly purchase them from you.
I made
So what you're saying is you want to get it on the ground floor of her opportunity.
Please go find the oils in aisle 7 and leave me alone.
How
But
many aisles
Jackson is
in the
not a
store
smart
is
man.
it?
It's just a +1. You know, it's a little better.
So Delric will present all of you with 200 gold from the Oxand Mayor for clearing out the graveyard, and then he will present you 200 gold each from his own accord. So all of you will walk away with 400 gold from this mission. And as he takes the bone into his back office area, leaving you out in the shop, he comes back and presents each of you with a new potion. He says, "Okay, you have to be very careful with this, and if you don't want it, I understand. I'm not going to push anybody to take something that they don't want, but this is something that I've always done, helping when the DDG members help me with a mission. So this one, you have to be very careful with it, and you have to make sure that when you use it, it has to be at least somewhat fresh. You gotta have a mouth, and you gotta have a brain." And he will hand all three of you his newest creation, which is a potion of Speak with the Dead. And I will send a copy of that to all of you to use as you see fit. And I will do that right now so you all can have a giggle at it. And then if there is anything else you would like to discuss or role play out, that's pretty much the end of the game.
I'll probably buy a potion
What
or two.
kind of oil did I get again?
You got basically oil that'll help buff your shell to make it super shiny.
Oil of buffing. Thank you.
Oil of buffing, yes.
That's what I got.
Yes.
Well, that's-
Alrighty. That being said,
Wonderful.
I know this was super last minute, but I'm really, really glad that you guys got a chance to play. I hope you had fun. I hope the bone creature was fun for you guys to fight against. And thank you so much for playing. Thank you everybody on YouTube for watching this. Washing
Yeah.
it. Please wash it. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for watching. We certainly appreciate it. And everybody say goodbye to YouTube.
I
Bye.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye YouTube. Happy dungeon delving, everyone.